We rolling?
Dude, both Sarahs actually knew the hurdle today. Gross.
I
That
did
was on
not.
stream, Timmy.
Gross.
Now that stream is live,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to be.
You are going to be.
Alright,
You
so
just
swap your
dropped
color
it
to
in
blue,
place?
Cameron. You can do that in the top right. Also, hey stream, because Jacob's not introducing anything or anyone. We have David, me, the streamer, and Cameron, and we are playing Tabletop Simulator Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Betrayal at the House of the Hill! Yeah, that.
Hey, I'm the
Um,
streamer.
so. Oh
Oh,
my god,
I
I
actually
hear
got white.
myself so bad.
Question:
Um,
how do you roll the thing in place?
I just dropped it.
No. Cameron did like his was actually rolling, and he didn't move it
Oh,
around.
there's a button you can hit. I think it's like
Just,
F.
just continuously hit F, yeah, or you can do that.
I'll do it like this because this is fancier. Ye- Oh, hey Tim, you have to move. Here, no, I'll roll again. Roll again.
Alright,
Shit!
we'll roll again.
Roll again, again,
Again,
again, again,
again.
again.
Okay, while you're rolling, I'm gonna mute. My dad is calling.
Oh,
That's cocked.
that is cocked. Roll again, 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 again. Oh god. Mute your phone. Hey, I'm red.
That was your phone.
I'm just gonna flick
Yeah,
it.
I was talking to myself.
Oh.
Okay.
What did you say, David?
I'm gonna flick it.
Oh, okay.
You need to like turn down like the sensitivity on your
I haven't changed it.
microphone. I
Yellow.
just heard myself click my tongue.
How do I change
If I bring it down even more, you're gonna stop hearing me.
color? Orange. So
Alright.
Cameron, your
Orange.
card has two sides. You can change the state, and you can see which side you want, but that will be your character.
And then whoever has the earliest birthday goes first, and then I can actually set. Um, well, we'll just go clockwise,
Now,
so it
what
doesn't
he
matter.
means by that isn't like our personal birthdays, right? There are actually birthdays on this little like pentagon. I almost said pentagram. Thing here. So the Flash, Darren Flash Williams, his birthday is June 6th. You can see it right there at the end of the this line of words.
Alright, I'm going with Father Reinhardt. I'm going to put my token on the entrance. And then make sure you set all your stats.
All right. Yeah. Tolkien.
So Cameron, your starting stats are the ones highlighted in green on the speed, might, sanity, and knowledge.
I've heard nothing. If you've been talking to me, I've heard nothing.
Oh
Hello?
yeah, he was talking to his dad.
Yes.
Oh,
We're dumb.
never mind.
We
Good
were
job.
okay. So birthday on the pentagon here, right? That's how we track who goes first. So your birthday is January 11th.
Okay.
On this, uh, David's is February 14th. So
I'm
I'm June
April 29th.
6th. I'm June 6th. So you actually go first, Cameron.
Okay.
So let me
So
modify the turn order.
first would need to set your character. You notice on your character card there are four stats: speed, might, sanity, and knowledge. Um, the speed and might are physical traits, and sanity and knowledge are your mental traits.
Okay.
Yeah.
The numbers highlighted in green, those are your starting values, and you can put these little circle things, hover them over the number. It should snap to it.
Yep.
and those will fluctuate as you play the game. You'll notice at the bottom of every single one of these stats, there is a little skull. If you reach that skull at any point post game, which we'll explain in a bit, then you die and you're out of the game.
Naturally.
So the game essentially has two phases.
Okay.
And the first phase is we're just exploring the house. We're just trying to get as many item, event, and omen cards as we can. Try to beef up our characters a little bit. And we're all kind of working together. There is no enemy. There is no traitor. Um, and as we go forth, we'll collect something called omen card, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're forced to draw these cards.
That's
It
what
has little.
that's what this counter over here is for, actually.
Okay.
So, every time we pull an omen card from this deck, there's 13 of them. We hit this counter, right? Then we have to roll, what is it, 6 dice or 8 dice?
Six
6.
dice.
6 dice right here, right? And we have to beat the number that's on the counter. Otherwise, the haunt begins.
Ah, lovely.
The
Tim,
thing
you want to
about the
go over
dice,
haunts?
Nah, we can go over Hans once it starts.
Fair enough.
What happens?
you'll
Okay,
notice though on
phasmophobia. Got
your
it.
dice, your dice are kind of different than regular six-sided dice. You got three different numbers: 0, 1, and 2.
Hmm.
Yes, and then blanks.
Roll is 0,
Yeah,
and just
zeros.
start the haunt immediately.
Yeah.
Great.
All
Yeah,
right.
once the haunt is chosen, then we'll consult the rule book, and we'll see who the villain for our particular game is. But it changes every single time.
Okay, so what do I do to start?
First,
So
you look at your speed, right?
My speed
Hold on.
is 4.
Your speed is 4. So how were we playing this last time? Tim, David, is our hallway here 1?
no, it
So
so
each
this would
block
be
is one.
1, 2, and then
Okay.
you would go up,
Right.
and then this would be like 3.
Okay. So we're counting stairway, like where things connect. So you'll notice on the basement we actually don't have a way to the basement or up from the basement. We kind of have to fall into the basement first and then find the way up.
Great.
Um, then that tile will connect to the foyer here
Hmm.
in the middle. So we're counting like foyer and then way to the basement as one tile, and we're
Okay.
counting grand staircase and upper landing as one tile.
Yes. Okay, so I just move according to my speed
Right.
Yeah, well,
within
so
these
if you
tiles.
uncover a new room, for example, red here, so if red went this way, he uncovers a new room, and then anytime you draw a
My
For
name is
for
card, your
Darren.
movement
for
is over.
for explanatory purposes, I'll do that. I'll just move
All
over
right.
here and do that.
Okay.
So now you
So,
draw until you hit a ground level card from
hmm
this floor deck.
Okay,
did we
there we
And
go.
I'm going to sort these a little bit.
did we shuffle these?
No,
We should
but I think
probably
they were already
shuffle.
shuffled.
I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these though, if you guys don't mind.
Actually, let me put these back, I guess.
Yeah, and then redraw, I guess.
Yeah. Just in case, because they might be in like stock order or
Alright, there
something.
you go.
Okay.
I don't know how this is programmed. I shuffled that one, sir.
I didn't see.
What about
How
this one
dare
that?
you?
Can you
Yep,
just do this
that's
one
good.
anywhere? Okay.
So long as the room is listed there, or the floor, I mean.
Yep. Now,
So
You
now
flip
you
it.
have to flip it,
right now,
and now you have to turn it.
yeah, turn it to where the door faces the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
the little yellow
Uh,
section.
yes. There we go.
And there you go. So
All
now you
right.
didn't draw a card, which means your movement is not over if you wanted to leave this room. And remember
Yeah.
that you can hold Alt to read it.
Also, yeah. How do I turn the? Got it. So this,
What does
you
this mean?
uncovered the Mystic Elevator. So once per turn, you can roll 2 dice and make this room appear. next to any open door on X floor. So depending on
Based on
what
the
you
roll.
roll, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
But I
can do
don't have
that.
to.
You don't have
Yes.
to do that.
Still got 3 more movement.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go 1. I'll go 2 over here.
Okay. All right. Keep drawing, man.
Very uneventful.
Yes.
Okay. This is
You've got more movement.
I do have 1 more movement.
you all already basically have the record for amount of rooms uncovered in a turn. So
I'll take this
GG.
victory. I'm gonna go with the way that defies architecture, so I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, cool. It doesn't defy architecture yet, but it might. It has before.
What do we got?
Oh, whoops.
Rude.
I mean to grab your person.
Rude.
Charred
Charred.
room. There we go. Now you see this
Nothing.
little symbol.
Oh yes, bird symbol.
Please draw an omen card,
Ah,
and I will go
for
ahead.
everyone to see or just
Yep,
me?
everybody.
Yep. And go ahead and read it off to us.
Ring. A battered ring with an incomprehensible inscription. If you attack an opponent that has sanity trait, you can attack with your sanity instead of your might. Your opponent defends with sanity and damages mental instead of physical. Make a haunt roll now.
All right, now take 6 of your die
Okay.
and go ahead and roll those for us. You got to beat 1. In theory, we can start the haunt like right now.
Well, I beat 1.
Congrats.
I did.
Yeah.
You back to normal.
All right. Yeah, I
That should
wish
be
there
the
was
end of
a
your
way to
turn.
like reset that. Yeah, that is the end of your turn. Now play passes uh
Is it Nick's
clockwise.
birthday?
So you should
Oh,
have an
fuck
in turn button, Cameron.
that. Yes.
Oh,
I set
counterclockwise.
up the I set up the turn. Wait, is
I
that
just
no?
hit.
That's clockwise for him.
Yep. My turn. All right, I have a wait.
No, it's not.
No, it's not clockwise.
That's
Oh,
counterclockwise.
well then it's my turn, and I'm just dumb.
Oh, it should be my turn, right? We're going. Are we
No,
going birthday order, or are we going just birthday
it's
decides first?
play continues clockwise from whoever goes first. The rulebook says that. So it's
Yeah.
actually me, and I'm just dumb. So if you end your turn, it should pass to Cameron again, and then Cameron can pass it to me.
Where's the past turn option?
You'll
You
have
just
it whenever
click
it's your turn.
You just click the thing where
Gotcha.
it says it's your turn. Yeah.
There we
Gotcha, gotcha.
go. Okay, and I'm gonna go here, then here.
What's your speed, Tim?
A 3.
Nice.
And
You have
I'm
to.
playing my favorite character. I've got a speed of 6.
boy,
Sick. So I get an event.
Salvatore.
Oh wait, Cameron, you keep this. This is yours now.
Ah.
Possession. A shadow separates from the wall. As you stand in shock, the shadow surrounds you and chills you to the core. You must choose any one trait and attempt to roll for that trait. Alright, well, hold on, let me see. Pretty sure that's gonna be sanity. Yeah, I'll roll sanity.
What? Sanity?
I pass. 4 plus, you resist the shadow's corruption. Gain 1 in a trait of your choice. Alright, so whenever you gain in a trait of your choice, Cameron, or any trait, you just move the counter up 1. Pretty simple. But like I went from 2 might to 4 might right there, so
And you
get my
decided the
dice
amount
out of
of
the middle.
die based on your stat that you rolled with.
I'm sorry, what's that?
How is it? Just 4 dice just to roll?
Well, so it says you choose any one trait and attempt to roll for that trait. So it's based on whatever your number is for that trait. So like if you look at my card, right, this is what it was. So if I chose sanity, which I did, I get to roll 6 dice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, yeah. And then let me reclaim this and end my turn. And then put this in the discard.
Ooh, ooh, it's my turn? It's my turn. Okay.
Do the
Ready?
your turn.
Ready?
Oh
Yeet.
my gosh.
Right here.
He just yeets himself upstairs. Have
Here's
you
a
never
number.
watched a horror movie?
Oh, sorry. Can you just grab my token? Thank you.
If you put it on it, you can actually like.
Why isn't my thing
How are you so
doing that?
bad?
Why isn't my thing doing that? It's not letting me.
Did you
Use
adjust
your mouse wheel. Use your mouse wheel.
You can change the rotation degrees.
Can change the
Oh
rotation
my
degree
god,
too.
that's what it
Oh,
is.
that's what that does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck isn't? Oh, we're good. All right, tower.
Or say,
You can attempt a
Alt.
might roll of 3+ to cross.
Hold on,
If
let
you
me just put it in
fall,
my hand
you
real
stop
quick so I
moving.
can read it.
Oh, okay.
That's what
uh,
the map
Alt.
piece
Nope,
says.
it didn't work. Okay, I'll just bring it back out here. Elden Ring category by that. Fuck! Oh, can you guys move your hands?
You can just hold
Jacob,
Thank you,
all.
thank you.
because it's your turn, I'll get your category.
Groundskeeper. You turn to see a man in groundskeeper clothing. He raises his shovel and charges. Inches from your face, he disappears, leaving muddy footprints and nothing more. You must attempt a knowledge roll. Oh, fuck.
It's a
So
3.
my knowledge is a 3. Okay, let me just go.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Wait, I thought I could change your category for
2.
you.
2. Okay, so hey, who's blue? Hey, could you move your hand?
You can just hold alt.
Okay, cool. The groundskeeper reappears and strikes you in the face with the shovel. The player on your right, Tim, rolls a might 4 attack for the groundskeeper. You defend against this attack as normal by rolling dice equal to your might. My might is 3.
So I got a 3.
The big ol'
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Hey.
Oh, 3.
Ayo. Gotcha.
beats it,
So you're
beats it.
fine.
I'm okay.
Beard, I thought I could change his category.
You can't?
Cool standing card you got over here, by the way.
Is that
Thanks.
intentional?
No. I don't know how it happened. There you go. Fixed it.
All right.
And now I pass turn. Yeet.
Wow, it's my turn. All right, we have a competitor for the Speedy Boy. The Speedy Girl.
Oh god.
Indeed.
Huh?
Okay, Crash Bandicoot noise.
We got. Oh, hell yeah.
Cameron, can you change his category?
Is that where you went?
Category? What do you mean?
On Twitch.
What?
I can try.
You
Am
can
I
attempt
just
a
dumb?
knowledge
I thought I
roll
could.
plus 10 to the vault, but first things first, I draw an event card.
If I could.
Yes.
If I
Oh,
could.
this thing. Yes.
Oh,
Type.
Jacob's changing it.
No, I was gonna go into mod view and see if I could.
Oh, you got the closet?
Tabulator. There we go.
In every single game we played so far.
It's updated now, right? Right, blood? Hello?
It is. It is
Okay.
updated.
Here you go. Here's a closet.
Oh, thank you. Closet door. The closet door is open. Just a crack. There must be something inside. Put the closet token in this room. Once during the explorer's turn, an explorer can roll 2 dice to open the closet. And depending on what you roll, depends what you get.
So as we learned, that only ends your movement, not your turn.
So I can attempt both a knowledge roll for the vault and a roll to open the closet.
Correct.
I will try the closet now. 4 dice? Roll 2 dice.
Two,
2
Did
dice.
somebody put the closet door token there?
Yeah, I did.
right there.
Cool.
Holy roll, Batman.
2. What'd I get?
You draw an event card.
Fantastic. Another event card.
Closet door again.
Oh no.
Oh no. I
Jonah's
like this.
turn. 2 boys are playing with the wooden top. Would you like a turn, Jonah? One asks. No, says Jonah. I want all the turns. Jonah takes the top and hits the other boy in the face. The boy falls from view. If an explorer has a puzzle box, no one does. That explorer discards that item and draws a replacement item from it. This happens, you gain 1 sanity. Otherwise, you take 1 die of mental damage. So, taking mental damage. So, it says I take 1 die of it. So, I roll 1 die, right, Cameron? And whatever happens, I rolled a 2. So,
Ah.
Great.
sanity and knowledge are the mental stat.
Yep.
So I can pick and choose. I can take 1 from sanity, 1 from knowledge. I can take 2 from knowledge or 2 from
Yeah.
sanity. But the number refers to the amount of notches going down. So if I take 2 from sanity, it'd go from 3, 2, 1, or 2 from knowledge, it'd be 4, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
just
taking 1 from
say?
knowledge and 1 from sanity.
Can I just say, David, that your character's profile picture is fucking terrifying.
Definitely the traitor. It's like Annabelle woke up.
The vault
Right.
thing as well.
Oh yeah, man.
The knowledge roll.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll do a knowledge roll. 6 plus. Can I even do that now? Technically, I still can. Technically, I still can make it.
It's gonna be hard, but you can do it.
Yeah. That's a
It's a big
no.
ol' no.
So I guess that ends my turn.
All right.
There's a learning moment for Cameron.
Yeah.
And my turn.
Okay, now I really want to break architecture, so I want to go this way.
I like how that's your first goal. Let's see if we can break the house.
Graveyard. Sort of makes sense, actually. Sort of.
Hey. It is.
What does it say? It's another event. When exiting, you must attempt a sanity roll of 4 plus. If you fail, lose 1 knowledge but continue moving. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
event. What do we got? It is meant to be. You
I haven't
collapse
seen
to
this
the
one.
floor, visions of future events pouring through your head. Choose one of these 2 options. 1. You can look at the top 3 tiles or cards of any one stack. If you do, rearrange those cards in any order and put them back on top. Do not tell anyone the results. Or you can choose instead roll 4 dice and write down the result. For one future die roll of your choice that you attempt, you can use that number instead of rolling. Okay.
There is a way to peek, and I think it's like Alt F, or
F?
or you could take it all the way to your hand.
Yeah, it's not that. I
Uh,
want to do the I want
I've
to do
remember how to peek.
the peak.
You have to remember how to peek.
Yeah, I want to do the peak.
I know it told me. That is Alt F, yeah. Oh, no, apparently that just flips it.
It is not Alt F. I tried.
Okay, it's Alt Shift.
Alt Shift. Okay. I will do it on, I guess, the house cards.
Really trying to break the house, huh?
Yes. Okay. I can only look at like the top one though, so
Yeah, so you
I'm
can
gonna
just
have
take it
to.
off.
Yeah. Okay. These 3 right here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. What's that? Okay. Question.
Answer.
What does
Daily
a
double.
star next to the room
What?
name mean?
What is a what?
What does a star, a little asterisk next to the room name, mean?
Uh,
That depends.
Have we seen that?
It's on the foyer and the entrance hall.
yeah.
It usually means there's more, usually in the rule book about it.
Let me see if there's anything.
I think it's page 6 of the rule book. Why is this flip?
It might actually say it in there, Tim, so be careful.
I think one of those cards is the stairs up from the basement.
Yeah, because it
Okay, it's page
connects.
7, Cameron, in the
Page
rule book.
7.
7 and 8.
Special rooms. Okay, that's the one. Okay.
David over here rolling already.
Oh, the mystic elevator moves as soon as you enter it.
What?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
okay, and this card says I can put them in any order I want.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I want to do. I mean, no, we're not going to use that one, so that one's going to go last. Then I guess this way.
Have we really only rolled one omen?
Yeah.
Is my
Dang.
movement over now that I drew an event card?
Yes, your movement is over as soon as you draw any card.
Okay. Well,
Oh, it's my turn. I'm gonna go here.
Nice hallway,
I get
bro.
an event. The Lost One. A woman wearing a Civil War dress beckons to you. You fall into a trance. You must attempt a knowledge roll. If your result is 5 or more, you break out of your trance and gain 1 knowledge. Well, where's my
otherwise, let's
knowledge?
find out what happens.
4? Alright. It was knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
4.
As a
4.
4.
Very sad. It's not 5 or more. Roll
Nope.
3 dice and see where the last one leads you.
Okay.
4. Put your explorer in the upper landing. Well, I am here now.
Join us.
Yeah, you've joined them upstairs.
And I drew a card, so.
Okay. Fair. It's my turn again? Ready? Ready for this? Over here.
Cheese and rice.
I love speed. Oh, sorry, I took it from you. I was trying to move my token again. Ooh, the ballroom. Ballroom. Oh,
Ballroom Blitz.
I picked up the whole deck. Hold on. Ooh,
Did anybody flip their character?
silence.
I did.
You did.
Underground. Everything goes silent. Even the sound
Oh,
of
so you already flipped your
breathing
token.
is gone.
Yeah.
Each explorer in the basement must attempt a sanity roll.
Well, that's none of us.
Wow.
Easy peasy.
Okay. I'll just put that up. That's sad.
What?
Way to play goalie, Tim. GG. That
Not goalie.
was,
It's taking away the soccer ball. Play with it.
Here, you can have it back.
Can I?
Yeah, just put it back.
That's over there.
Jacob, in your turn.
Oh, hey, look, look at that. Did it.
Who just threw all their dice off the table? Jeez.
All right. I have 5 speed. But first, I will do a knowledge roll to unlock the vault.
No, you won't.
Oof.
Not at all.
Big oof.
Big oof indeed. I think I'm gonna leave the vault because I ain't very smart. And I'm just gonna go up and over. So I'm
No
gonna go.
closet?
No, I'm not trying to close. After the last attempt, no, thank you.
Man learned what he's good at.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat of one of the other games.
You're right here, David.
I can't see the full map right
David, what
now. Wait.
are you doing?
Oh, okay, never mind. Yep, I see it. Holding an item, I can't zoom in and out. At least I don't know how to.
Oh, whoops.
The gymnasium. What? Oh. Once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 speed. Well, let's draw the omen card. I can draw my own cards. Thank you. All right. Medallion. A medallion inscribed with a pentagram. You are immune to the effects of pentagram, chamber, crypt, and graveyard. Make a hunt roll now.
Nice.
Gotta bump that up to 2 now.
Yep. Thank you. It's over there next to your stuff, Cameron, so you don't have as far to reach. You, you're in charge.
I think you
Okay.
beat 2.
GG, GG.
And I ended my turn on the gymnasium, so I gain 1 speed.
Yeah.
Caught up to you.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Since I am exiting, I have to roll. I have to make a sanity roll.
You sure do.
Love that. What's my sanity? 4.
Was it sanity or knowledge?
It's sanity.
Okay.
Sanity, but I lose knowledge if I fail.
Mm.
Ooh.
You don't.
I'll
Oh.
take it. I know there has to be a way to like group those up together better. Okay, that's 1.
You just want him back in
Hello.
starting
I'm
position,
coming in
don't you?
here.
Oh.
Hello. I'm gonna
When I play
go
this
over.
character, that's the only thing he says.
Gonna
I hope you
go.
understand. Ayo, Omen. I'll hit the button. What do we got?
Dog. Companion.
Hey, what's up?
Dog seems friendly, at least you hope it is. Gain 1 might and 1 sanity now. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, somebody
Okay.
get him a
Lose 1
small
might and
monster.
sanity if you lose the dog. Take a small monster token to represent the dog. Put it in your room.
We
We
don't have
have
to.
a
We have a dog.
No? Okay.
What color?
I am here in the kitchen.
really token.
Okay. Once during your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away using doors and stairs, and then return. Can pick up, carry, and or drop one item. Before it returns, dog isn't slowed by opponents, can't use one-way passages, or rooms that require a roll. It can't carry items that slow movement. Someone can't be dropped, traded, or stolen. Make a haunt roll. Okay.
Can't drop your dog, Cam.
Gotta be
Please don't
3,
drop the dog.
Cameron.
Gotta be 3.
Yep,
What do I roll for that again?
6
6
dice.
dice.
6. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6. Definitely
Cool
beat
boy.
3.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll mosey on over here. I'm gonna try and open the vault, which is a knowledge roll.
Yes.
Yes. You have to beat 6.
Easy. And then I'm gonna try and open the closet.
Ooh. You only roll 2
Easy.
dice.
Yeah, you only
Oh.
roll 2 for that.
You trying to
Sir.
cheat?
Yeah.
Easy.
Draw an event card and remove the closet token.
Hey, it's me, the guy that always kills the closet.
You
Take
did
your
do
event.
it. You have done it both times.
You gotta take your event.
Where is it? Did somebody draw it? No.
No. You're a big boy.
Hideous shriek. Each explorer must attempt a. Oh, sorry. It starts like a whisper, but ends in a soul-rending shriek. Ah! Each explorer must attempt a sanity roll.
Sanity level. Okay.
Oh, I only have
I'm
6.
low.
Oh,
I only
sad.
have 2.
3.
Oh gosh. What happened to my dice?
All right. Well, I definitely I made an 8.
Yeah. I made a 9.
I
3.
beat.
Oh.
You have to beat a 4.
Take 1 die of mental damage. My guy's already so stupid.
That
Wait,
sounds like a personal problem.
Alright.
1 die of mental damage.
Do it. I'll do it.
Sad.
Dare you.
Oh,
Wait, that wasn't a good roll. 1. Okay. Wow, I am very close to dying again.
It's my turn.
Game's going great.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you could just put a thingy right there. Yeah, thank you.
Which way you want it?
That away. Yeah. I don't even know what it is. I'm too far out.
Far out, man.
Organ
Hey.
room. Organ room. Event card. Yup. 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 Smoke. Smoke billows around you. You cough, wiping away tears. Put the smoke token in this room. The smoke blocks line of sight from adjacent rooms. An explorer rolls 2 fewer dice, minimum of 1 die, on all trait rolls while in this room.
great.
I know how to read. I'm going to leave this one out because it's reference.
Here, put it under.
Is that going to be okay? Yeah, I guess we can still do that. Actually, pick it back up. I'm going to do this.
Turn it.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it this way because there can't really be another room that way right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that is my turn, correct? So,
Well,
there
that's
you
your
go.
movement.
Wow. Alright.
There's
Good
nothing else I
movement.
can really do, though.
Correct. Yes.
I'll continue exploring the upstairs and go on the opposite side of the upper landing.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, got it. No. The laboratory event card.
You can hold Alt on the tiles, too. That's nice. I didn't realize that. I've been zooming in.
Image in the mirror. If you don't have any item cards, this event affects the next explorer to your left with an item card. Does anybody have an item card?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Alright, discard this card if no player has an item card. So I'm not even going to read it.
Oof.
Affects nobody.
Big sad.
I can't. Oh, okay. I was about to say I can't let you put it the wrong way.
I wanted to try. That ends my turn. Real exciting.
Oof. Yeah, big oof. What are all these numbers next to y'all's names but not mine?
Ping.
Ping. You know that makes sense. Oh God.
I'm gonna go down this way.
As soon as I looked back, realizing it was ping, Cameron's jumped up to like 108 for a second. I was like,
It's fine. It doesn't really matter.
I am here.
no, not for this, really.
No.
You are where? In the game room.
The game room.
As you look back the way you came, you see nothing, just empty fog and mist where a room used to be. Pick up the tile for the room you are in after setting everything else aside, but it's somewhere else on the same floor of the house, so its door is attached to a different unexplored doorway, and put back everything you set aside. If there is an unexplored doorway on this floor, move the room to a different floor. So I just move the room.
Yeah,
That
put
is
you on it.
correct. What happens to you?
I think you're on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And put back everything you
Uh,
set aside.
guess I'm gonna go over here then,
Cool. Cool.
and I can move my dog. I'm just gonna move my dog over here with me.
Dope.
Breaking the house, Cameron. Oh no, he killed the dog.
He broke the house a long time ago, David.
Go. I'll keep him like that.
He's safer that
Woof.
way.
Alright. Oh,
Yes, pet the dog.
pet the dog. Yeah.
Roll the dog. Um,
Good dog. Alright, hey,
All
pass
right.
turn.
Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna make a roll for the vault.
Let's see that roll, Tim. Oof.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I think it almost opened that time.
Uh, 2, 3. I'll go here.
Item card.
The
Choose an
bloody
item.
room. Pickpocket's gloves. When you are in the same room as another explorer, you can discard this item to take any item that explorer is carrying.
Who's
Ooh.
for it now? Nice.
All according to Keikaku. Did I hear just some? I thought I heard somebody pickpocket my pickpocket's gloves.
No one
It's
does that. How do you?
it's my turn. All right, ready? Right there. I'm doing the math every time, I promise.
I believe it.
Oh no.
Event.
It's right there. Yeah, it's the Chappelle.
The Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
They saw me crying in the
Once per game, if you end your
chapel.
turn here, gain 1 sanity. Give me an event card, please. Thank you.
Someone
Did you just
peeking.
peek at it? What? The voice. I'm under the floor. Buried under the floor. The voice whispers once, then it's gone. You must attempt a knowledge roll. Fuck. Okay.
I mean,
Give
there's
me
no
a second.
negative consequences though.
Give me a second. Knowledge. Alright,
That's a
3.
that's a 3.
Not awful.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still success.
You can still success.
3. 3?
Close.
You dig and search for the voice, but to no avail. Sad. Alright. Okay. Big sad, big sad. Intern.
All right, I'm gonna go to the vault. 2. Attempt a knowledge roll with 3 dice. Big ol' no, but I still have 4 more movement. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the laboratory. 3, 5, and draw a card.
What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got?
Bam! Servant quarters. And an omen card.
Okay. That's 4 now?
The book. A diary or lab notes. Ancient script on modern ravings. Gain 2 knowledge now. Lose 2 knowledge if you lose the book. Ooh, knowledge. That'd be useful for the vault.
Well, y'all out here getting stuff.
I am back to where I started. 1 knowledge.
Your boy don't got shit.
That ends my. Oh wait, I got to roll for sanity. Not sanity. The thing. Summary or increment the counter.
Yeah.
Your
Ooh.
boy, your boy got. That's it.
All you're good for, Flash. All you're good for.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
I think I made it.
Yeah.
3, 4.
Okay.
End turn.
I'm gonna go right over here.
Peeplop's turn.
There you go. Yep.
Patio.
Patio. Event. What do we got? Rotten. The smell in this room. It's horrible. It smells like death, like blood. A slaughterhouse smell. Sanity roll. Oh, great. That looks fun.
Your sanity's pretty good, actually.
Yes. Fortunately. One,
Yeesh.
2, 3, 4. Rip.
Dang.
Oof. Dang wang.
Could
Back
be a
down
lot
to-
worse.
Yeah, I'm back down to default, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, that's that. I'm gonna move my
And-
dog over here, I guess.
And pass turn.
Dog.
Nope.
Most important part.
I'm gonna go to the vault. I'm gonna make a knowledge roll. Oh, that's only 3. Ugh. And that'll end my turn because that's all my speed.
Oh, really? Jeez. Alright. Well, where's this vault I keep hearing about?
Yeah, I
1,
might
2,
do the
3,
same.
4.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
2, 4. Do I really want to spend my movement to not get an item?
Yes.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Attempt a might roll.
Attempt a might roll.
Yeah, you passed it through the tower.
Oh shit. Okay. Might roll. You know, that's fine. That's fine.
You
I
have to
got.
be a 3.
Whoa! What do we got? Oh.
That's a 1. No movement for you.
So you stop moving here.
Ow. Okay. Sad. That's my turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 3 movement to get to the vault.
Hi.
Increase knowledge to
This
hopefully
is
get 2 items.
this right here.
Nice.
1. So that does not make it. I got 3 more movement. I'm gonna go and stop in the gymnasium once per game. If you end your turn here, gain 1 speed.
I need to do
Fair
that.
enough, I guess.
And ends my turn.
Okay.
That put my speed at 7. Ooh.
So speedy. That is my max speed. 7.
Indeed.
What is
I
yours?
require.
Yours 8, right?
Yeah, I can go to 8.
Ah, yes.
Roll all the time.
I require the turn.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do It's not just me. Yes.
You can do stuff without it being your turn. It just helps us keep up with whose turn it is.
I'm going
So
to.
he is playing by the
move-
rules.
What is my spid? My spid is 4.
Did you relinquish
1,
your turn
2,
too, Cameron?
3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here.
Your profile picture
That's
is
my dog.
fucking terrifying too.
Your dog wasn't able to be moved. I had to kill it.
Sad.
Oh,
I locked it.
It's back. Oh, you. Oh. Well, I unlocked it the hard way.
not a bug, it's a
Timothy's
feature.
Timothy's token
There.
looks like a pedophile.
Wait,
Well,
what? Oh, the is it the chapel guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Father
hey, I'm in the
Reinhardt.
vault, so
Hey, you're in the vault.
okay. Okay,
Go.
let's
Hey!
go.
Good job.
Do it. What you get? What you get?
The idol, perhaps it's chosen you for some greater purpose, like human sacrifice. Once per turn, you can rub the idol before making any trait, combat, or event roll to add 2 dice to the roll, to a maximum of 8 dice. Each time you do, lose 1 sanity. Great. Smelling salts. Whew, that's lungful. Oh, is that a word? If your or another living explorer's knowledge is below its starting value and you're in the same room, you can raise that trait to its starting value by using the smelling salts. Discard this item after you use it. Reminder that you can beat people up for their items.
That is very true.
there when we
Okay.
get there.
Timmy
Don't
just
know who's gonna
told
be friend or foe.
me. Timmy just told me he wants to be beat up. What's your might right now? 4. Fuck. Never mind.
All right, and that ends my movement, which thus ends my turn.
He's baiting us. Don't listen.
Fight me.
Okay. Alright, well. I'd have to make another might roll to get through the tower.
Yeah.
Sad.
What is your might?
My might's 4. 3? No, it's 3.
3. Wow,
1,
everything else
2,
sucks on your card.
3. Oh, yeah.
All you
1,
have
2,
is
3,
speed.
4. Right there. Da da da. I need an upper. Where the upper at? We'll put it right there.
Oh, hey, I got an achievement for playing the game for 1 hour without flipping.
Hey!
I I need to change this.
Can
This
you
is
pick
wrong.
my token up? Thonk.
Eat.
Oh, I picked up 2 cards. Hold on.
Oh, that's not him.
You
That's
did pick
not
up
him.
2 cards.
How did I do that? Well, you
Which one's which?
want me to shuffle them?
Upper. That's that one. That one's also an upper.
Yeah, here. I'll shuffle. I'll shuffle. Ready? Flip them? God dang it.
I
Nice.
mean, it's gonna be pretty obvious which you grab.
Oh god.
I guess you're taking that one.
Which one is this? The junk room. Hey, omen card.
Shuffle those, I guess.
Junk room. When exiting, you must attempt a might roll of 3 plus. If you fail, lose 1 speed, but continue moving. Okay.
That's
And
his weakness.
Omen.
God.
We're gonna tick that up a little bit.
I guess I found my new home. I'm just gonna stay here for the rest of the game, guys. Alright. So,
Take your Omen. I already
omen.
ticked the thing.
Thank you. Madman! Companion! A raving, frothing madman. Gain 2 might and lose 1 sanity now. Lose 2 might and gain 1 sanity if you lose custody of the madman. I like how they use the word custody as if it implies that I've adopted this just homeless dude.
Where's
You
your
have.
3D token of the madman?
This omen can't be dropped, traded, or stolen. Make a hunt roll now. So, to answer that question, David, I think that is probably why this has a 4-star review, not a 5-star review.
You're right.
Just if I were guessing. Yeah, if somebody can give me one of those little monster tokens, though. I'll take a
I
red one.
got you, fam.
Seeing red's my color.
You gotta beat 5.
Control. What? I met 5. I'm good.
Ooh,
Ooh.
is it close?
Ooh. We're
It's
getting
long
there.
that you've gone without a haunt.
Why is Madman just floating in the air?
We got up to like 8 or 9 one time, Cam. I think 9.
8 or 9. Oof.
Yeah. And it goes all
Enough,
the way to
bud.
13. So I gain 2 might. I lose 1 sanity. Alright. Alright. Now I'm strong. Hell yeah. In turn.
All
It's
right,
your
I
turn
am
now.
gonna go towards Bloody Room and left. Attacking the entire thing.
Should we just, like,
Da,
here? Here, let me just
da.
do this right here. I'm gonna shuffle this. Is that cool with everybody?
Sure. Event card.
You do be shuffling.
There we go.
The event card state.
You didn't shuffle it good enough.
Oh man, yeah, I don't trust him either.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. What was
Spider
that
the size of a
button
fist
you
lands on
used
your
earlier?
shoulder and crawls into your hair. You must attempt a speed
Oh,
roll
great.
to brush it away or a sanity roll to stand still. I'm gonna do speed because that's all I got. Speed of 6.
Close.
4.
It's gone. Gain 1, the trait you use to attempt this roll.
GG.
Thanks.
GG.
I am now at 6 still. So I'm not reached my full potential. That ends my turn. Cameron.
Ayo.
Okay.
Cameroon.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Hmm.
You want to release the traitor.
Hmm. I'm gonna come upstairs. Eat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move over here.
Are we all upstairs now?
Yes.
We are.
Rude.
What? What are you
Stealing my
doing?
dog.
Bruh. How dare you?
I didn't do anything with the dog.
Keep stealing my dog.
No, I didn't steal it.
Timmy hates dogs. Confirmed.
I knew it. It all makes sense now.
Okay.
I might be an anti-gravity dog now.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. I am here.
Do we call this dog Dinner Bone?
Look at it.
Was that? Did anybody get a Minecraft joke? No. Okay. I'll shut up. So you got the attic.
There.
Attic.
Problem
When
solved.
exiting, you must attempt a
Okay.
speed roll of 3 plus. If you fail, lose 1 might. Hey, the inverse of junk room.
Night view. You see a vision of a ghostly couple walking the ground, silently strolling in their wedding best. You must attempt a knowledge roll. Okay.
Am I
It's
right?
either gain 1 knowledge or nothing.
You
Knowledge.
Somebody
5.
did
medium
put their
smart.
spider card in the discard pile over here.
Oh, that was not me. That one I put it in there and then someone took it back out.
Nothing happens then.
Alright. You're too scared. Too scary.
Those are your pals. Ignored them.
Okay. I clean up mess. Who turn is it now?
Look at me now.
It is Timothy turn.
Let me see. Huh. Well,
You do
my
be
choices
swimming.
are very limited. I'm going to go and end my turn in the gymnasium.
Ah, okay,
Feel like my
cool, cool.
spinning dog.
You're in the gymnasium?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you, Cameron, for the
Oh,
dog. I have the dog now. Oh.
Alright, so when exiting, you must attempt a might 3 plus.
Oh no,
Okay,
he took
so
it
my
back.
might
Back to...
is
Oh,
5
you lost the
now.
dog.
So, hey. Hey yo, Sticky Joe, help me move this shit. And I
The
got
4.
4.
What
Thank
you need?
God. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stay there.
No, it's speed, not
Oh,
might.
I moved my bad. Hey, you see what my knowledge is on? Yeah. Here we go. Now I move small
Wow.
red monster token over here. This is my friend
4.
Sticky Joe.
Down the hallway.
Ah, item.
I'm in the storeroom. Draw an item.
Oh man.
Item.
Rabbit's
Rabbit's
foot.
foot. Once during a turn, you can re-roll 1 die. You must keep the second roll. Ooh, hell yeah. Lucky
That's so
feet.
good. Yeah.
GG.
And turn.
It's gonna be a shame when I steal that, isn't it?
Hey, we're on the same side conditionally.
Conditionally, my favorite.
Okay.
Yes, conditional friendship.
I was literally thinking something. I was like, yes, conditional friendship, my favorite.
I have
That's
to make
fine.
a speed roll. What is my speed? My speed is 4. Okay, I think I passed.
What did you make a speed roll for?
When leaving this room. When exiting, you must make a speed roll of 3 plus.
Oh, okay.
That is 1.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't really like it up here. 2, 3, 4.
not great up here. Might go back down too. Prospects are looking thin.
Oh, you just ended your turn?
Correct, yeah.
Did you do anything?
Correct, yeah.
Oh,
No,
I see, I see, I
I'm back
see.
downstairs.
Man went to the chapel and didn't tell us. He's trying to be sneaky. One.
It's right there for everybody to see.
Dose. Going back to the tower, making another might roll. Might roll. Let me just. Yeah. Okay. 5. I've got to beat 3, right?
Yes.
Am I at 5 now? Oh, yeah, you got the math, man. Oh,
Bruh.
no.
Ah!
The tower is too much for you.
Tower is too strong.
You know, the tower in tarot means destruction. And it is bringing mine right now, so. I
We're
feel.
also on the chapel. And
Sad. Sad.
Kind of why I
Cameron,
came
just
up here
move.
to
We have
gain those
not
stats.
went
Well,
to.
I'll come back. Just
We
to
have
do
not
that.
gone to the basement at all.
Goodness.
I'll end here in the gymnasium
Wow. Collecting
and
statues.
gain 1 speed. And of course, bring the dog with me.
All I could do was move 4, so.
Oh, where'd you go that time?
4 spaces towards the nearest open door.
You went from the chapel to the bloody room to the gymnasium. That's
To
1,
here.
2, 3. So you're in
Oh,
the
you
upper
right. You right.
landing. Go ahead, move yourself one more.
Um, I think I'm also going to go downstairs, so I'll be here.
Weak.
Spineless.
You boys crossing this fucking tower.
Are you?
Sticky Joe, help me.
Oh?
You shall pass.
Thank you. If you could move
Forcing
me to
your
the
way up
next
there.
room.
Get the next card.
It's a lot of fucking stairs, man. Ooh, event. Bedroom. A moment of hope. Something feels strangely right about this room. Something is resisting the evil of this house. Place the blessing token in this room. Each hero rolls one additional die, maximum of 8 dice, on all trait rolls while in this room.
Dude, why is the bedroom always blessed? Somebody tell me.
Was last game too? Yeah, you're right.
Oh
And the
well.
room and the one before that.
Really?
Yeah.
Timmy, I don't
Oh,
know if you're old enough for me to tell you why the bedroom's always blessed.
Very true.
Also, I guess because this is a blessing, yeah, I'll just keep this right there for us to reference if needed. Cool, 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 cool. And my turn is over.
right. I am in the chapel. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. I am in the organ room, and I end my turn.
You're in the smoke.
Yep.
Okay. That means
Zoe
it
up there
is
smoke.
Sorry, I went in there and farted.
Oh, it's
Wow.
still in there.
It's just a big
Is that what
cloud.
you run off of? Brains.
Yeah, sorry, our organ's actually diesel powered.
I'm gonna do the chapel play.
Fair, fair.
I don't like how you
Good
keep
play,
walking
the
the dog.
chapel play.
Wait, I should probably.
One sanity. Pass turn.
Whoop.
Where you going? Where you going?
Already went.
I know, I saw.
The library.
Oh, a new
Well,
Lie.
don't mind
turn
if I
here.
It's
do.
pronounced library.
Right.
The walls. The room is warm. Flesh-like walls pulse with a steady heartbeat. Your own heart beats with the rhythm of the house. You're drawn into the walls, then emerge somewhere else. Well, shit.
Oh man. Oh man.
Man said, don't mind if I do.
I
This
guess
card
you're not
down.
stopping the
Oh,
library.
All right,
yep.
well, and then I get an omen card. Ah,
Oh,
shit, it's the
God.
crystal ball. I hate this thing.
What say? What say?
Hazy images appear in the glass. Once during your turn after the haunt is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball. Make a haunt roll now.
It is
Really
up
nice.
to 6 now.
Haunt starts here. Calling it.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
probably.
Oh yeah, it
Two,
totally
four,
does.
five, 6. Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey Tim, if they're all highlighted still, you can just pick them all up and roll them together.
you can actually.
I agree with everything you said.
Well, Tim Tam, I think I'll just stop trying to help you.
Oh,
Good.
how did I?
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Look at me juggle the girl.
Oh no, please stop
Stop.
juggling the girl. I'm taking my girl.
Why
to
have you done
everything.
this?
It's totally accident.
What you tried to do?
He's trying to put it. Oh, okay. You're making it a safe spot. Oh, hey, somebody pick up that smoke token.
Right,
Smoking.
actually can't. I'll grab another.
Okay.
Somebody take their turn.
You have to pass, sir. All right, it's my turn now. Just now. Just now. It became my turn. Right here. We got. I'm just gonna take this upper room right here.
Y'all.
Oh. A laboratory.
Ah, yes, exactly where I'm meant to be. In the
With
research
your beautiful
laboratory.
smarts.
With all my smarts. Lights out. Your flashlight goes out. Don't worry, someone else has batteries. Keep this card. You can move only one space each turn until you end your turn in the same room as another explorer. At the end of that turn, discard this card. Then you can move normally again. If you have the candle, or end your turn in the furnace room, discard this card. My d- d- yep. Oh man, this is a
Please be the
nightmare.
traitor.
This
There's
is
no
a
running in the
nightmare. What happens if I am the traitor?
That sucks.
I more than likely end up discarding all your items.
Dun. Hey
But
bro,
sometimes you
can
keep
I
them.
borrow some batteries?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's not
It's your turn.
an item card. That
Oh.
is a.
I can end your turn for you.
What? How'd you do that? How do?
I am downhill. I'm gonna keep going down the path that Timothy's treading.
Fill it out before he can get there.
Yeah.
Do it.
Flip.
Ooh,
Just
hallway.
a hallway.
I'm gonna
Dusty.
connect this with the other room. Let's go this way.
Hallway. Or cut it off.
Move my token, please. Thank you.
Abandoned
room.
room. This is where it happens. David
where
is
it happens.
notorious for being.
I wanna be in the room where it happens.
Fear! Oh, that's a good one.
Oh fuck.
Roll 2. Oh wait, weapon. A weapon pulsing with power. You roll 2 additional dice, maximum 8 dice, when making a might attack with this weapon. You can't use another weapon while using this one.
Make a hunt roll now!
This is totally it.
Yeah.
David's always the traitor.
I really don't
David
want
is
to be
always the traitor.
mine.
David, you trading?
Let me find
You have to beat a 7.
That's
Ooh. Ooh boy.
only 6 dice, so it's possible to make a pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's one of the best
There
hot
we
rolls we've ever
go.
had.
There we go.
GG.
Not on my watch. That ends my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Goodness.
Still
Good
Thank
job.
four.
goodness.
So I
Thank you
guess I'm
for
just gonna
not being
go
the traitor this
1,
time.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. Tim, what you doing? Where you going? Don't pick up the top. You can't take the room with you.
He did to get there.
Basement.
Cold shoot. Cold shoot.
Think of the opportunity you have.
Yay. Hold on, this is a special room. Let me make sure we're not missing anything fun here.
I think you just go down it.
Entering the
Human
coal chute and
style.
sliding into the basement landing counts as moving one space. Yep, alright. Well. So that was 1, 2, 3. 3
You can
movement.
use the basement cards.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
Oh my god.
Exciting.
Hey guys, have you seen this? I don't think you have.
God.
Guys, it's not good down here.
Did we
Where's
up
the
the omen counter?
Once during your turn, a somber mask to hide your intentions. Once during your turn, you can attempt a sanity roll to use the mask. 4+, you can put on or take off the mask. If you put on the mask, gain 2 knowledge and lose 2 sanity. If you take
Vice
off the
versa.
mask, gain 2 sanity and lose 2 knowledge. Does that mean that I go ahead and just lose 2, gain 2? I guess
Yeah.
not, because I haven't put it on, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
you
on
have
yet.
to
Right,
do the
it's-
sanity roll to put it on.
Yeah, taking off the mask just reverses
Right,
what
right, right.
you.
But I'm not wearing it at this moment, so like I actually don't
You just
Right,
have it.
right.
with it.
Yeah, you just have it.
Huh? Oh,
Unless the haunt roll happens, then maybe it just
true.
auto
So I have
melds
to
to
beat an
your
8?
face.
Oh boy, here we go, boys.
It makes you Jim Carrey.
Oh my
3, 4, 6,
gosh.
4,
8, 9,
6,
10.
8, 10. Jesus Christ, guys. We're just
I
gonna
just
have
didn't
all
want.
of them.
I just didn't feel spooky.
We just wanted all the omens in play.
Just didn't feel spooky.
This thing's now.
Okay. Well, hmm. So it's my turn. I can make one move, huh?
Guys, I just
I mean,
don't
you're
think this house
exploring.
is haunted.
I don't think so either. I don't.
Dude.
It's a fun house.
Give me that room.
All these special effects.
I'm gonna take this one. Balcony.
Hey. Oh, this
Omen.
is definitely gonna be it.
Jesus, probably. This might be my first time being the traitor.
It doesn't
It's
mean you're the
not.
traitor.
Yeah. Oh.
Spirit
got?
board.
Oh,
A
great.
board with letters and numbers to call the dead. Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. If you use the spirit board after the haunt has been revealed, the traitor can move any number of monsters one space closer to you. If you are the traitor, you don't have to move those monsters. If there is no traitor, all monsters move one space closer to you.
Great.
Make a haunt roll now.
Just
I
beat
know.
9. Just beat 9, forehead.
Possible.
Well, you know.
Nope.
Oh,
That's a
hell no. Hell no.
2. All
time
right.
to learn new rules.
What room?
All right. So
Let me see
Jacob
it.
is in the
In
balcony.
the balcony with the
The
spirit
spirit
board.
board.
That's number
5.
2.
The haunt revealer.
The haunt
Yeah.
revealer.
All right, all right. So here's what we're gonna do.
What is happening?
Hold on.
What is the haunt revealer?
The game pretty much splits this point. So, depending on what cursed item there was.
Oh,
Oh. Oh god. Who just left? Oh. Okay. So I I get the trader tome then? Is that what that is?
Yeah. So you need the trader tome,
All right.
and then you can go ahead and put that in your hand and set it to the state that it needs to be.
All right. It's 2, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right.
All right. So now we can all take out one of these secrets of survival. Go ahead and put it in your hand. Oh, okay. Actually, take it out of your hand and set it to the state, I guess. Wait, what?
Hey
Oh,
Tim.
they're cards.
Hey Tim. With us being in the same room, should I try to read this on camera?
If you want to, I can leave the room for you.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you want to, here, I'll leave the room for you. I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna go sit in the other room, so I'll listen. So somebody read what we have to do for me.
Thank you, Tim. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that this was all on the up and up. The seance. A dread chill descends upon the house, and mist rises in lazy coils from the floor. A voice clatters through the air. I must rest. Put my soul to rest or die. As the words fade, the spirit board you are carrying begins to throb, matching the rhythm of your heart. Looking down at the board, you see the mist coil into letters on its surface. Killlemall. Kill them all. Right now. Okay, so, right now. Your explorer is still in the game, but he has turned traitor. Set aside a small purple monster token to represent the ghost. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these. I am going to find purple. That's blue. Looks purple to me. Alright. So that's my little token right there. Alright. Set aside one triangular knowledge roll token and one triangular sanity roll token. Okay. And we're going to change the state to a sanity roll. One sanity and a knowledge. Cool. If the pentagram chamber is not in the house, search the room stack for it and put it next to a basement doorway, at least 5 tiles away from you, or as far away from you as possible. Then shuffle that stack. Okay, that's already out, so I don't need to do that. So, what you know about the heroes. They are trying to summon the ghost before you do. If they succeed, they'll gain control of the ghost and receive a quest to complete. If they fail, they'll try to destroy the ghost instead. I win when all the heroes are dead, regardless of who summons the ghost first. Man, this is gonna be... Ugh. Okay. That's gonna be kinda tough, then, because he's already in the pentagram chamber, so he might be able to use that to summon the ghost. I'm not quite sure. How to summon the ghost. You are racing against the other explorers to summon the ghost. To summon it, you must conduct a seance. Okay, so while I have the spirit board, I can attempt a knowledge roll, or a sanity roll, of 5+. Fuck. Alright. During my turn, you can attempt only one of these rolls. On a success, you take one token for the appropriate trait roll. When you've collected one knowledge roll token and one sanity roll token, you summon the ghost. Got it. If you succeed with your summoning before the heroes do, put the ghost token in the same room next to your explorer's figure. If the heroes succeed first, they will tell you what happens. So, then I'll read that if I summon the ghost first. So that's that. And I don't need to worry about the rest right now. Let me see, special. Okay. So that's that. So I have to find a way to kill these motherfuckers. That's it. Ghost, no ghost, right? So let's look at my guy real quick. I have sanity of 2, so I literally just can't do the sanity roll right now until, like, unless I get rid of my madman, but I don't want to do that really right now. So my best chance going forward is to keep searching these rooms. I know there's a room in the in the upper floor tiles where I can choose to just fall into the basement landing, right? I don't know if I have to be there or not, but if I get there, right, then I'm really close. Then I'm really close to him. And I'm pretty sure this says I have to end my turn in the same room as another explorer. So if they need to use the pentagram room for any reason, right, they're going to stay there or run from me. If I can get to them, if they choose to stay there, then I end my turn in the same room as them, right? And my speed goes back up. I'm good, yeah.
Okay, we are not. But Cameron can't see the card, so I need to copy it.
He can't see the card.
Uh,
Why can't he see the card? So, Tim, while you're in here, does play pass now to David? Because I just ended my turn.
If it doesn't say anything about whose turn it is, then yes.
Okay.
I put it in my hand already, but I'm coming back in there so we can strategize some. Did you have any other questions?
No, that's the only one I can think of.
Okay, then yes, play would continue as normal.
Okay.
And then you'll now take your turn after we're done. So I
Gotcha.
actually need to change the turn order. Options. You guys can talk. That's fine. I just have to bump Jacob to the end of the turn order.
Well, honestly, I'm at the end of the turn order right now. Well,
Oh, that's true. You are. I'm dumb.
it's fine.
For it, but actually, because it's vom.
It is blistering. Yeah. It's just gonna be on stream. Okay. So, yeah. Man, this is my first time being the trader. I'm so excited. I probably should have done this earlier. And it actually might be a little questionable. But I'm hoping that if I go here and I pick let me see. Da, da, da. Let me see. What does this say? Yeah, that might be a little questionable. It's probably also pretty questionable. Do let me do. Let me see. Can I do this? Let me open this up. See. I don't recognize any of these. But you know what? I'm not like making money on anything. If I get pinged for this VOD, if I get pinged for this VOD, or like when I put it up as a video, so be it. I'll take the hit and then I'll adjust. But it is very quiet right now, and I feel like I should have been listening to some sort of spooky music this entire time. So I'm going to do a little risky move here, and I'm going to play this dark ambient playlist and hope that that's okay. So let me make sure the volume is good. Alright. I think I can do about there. It's not. That might be a little too loud. Actually, let me pull it back down. Yeah. It's ambient, right? So like it's just some noise. So I don't think I can get like copyright strike for this. We'll see. Y'all good? May I rejoin the Discord?
No, I'll drag us up because you're in the right channel. We're not.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
Whenever you guys are ready, then. If you guys want to keep going, just let me know.
Timmy, all I'm gonna say is I think I'm screwed.
Oh, you're right. You're right. But even then, like that's nothing but a benefit. Because what happens then, you know? Oh, that's true. That's so true. I forgot about that. But we assume that even matters for him. But okay, are we ready for me to drag us back up?
Whoop. People?
Hello there.
Hey there, bubbies.
Trying to summon a
No,
ghost.
you're not Not our buddy.
How ya doing?
What a traitor.
Heal.
Dun.
Aid.
It's your turn.
Oh, David. It's your turn.
What can I do right now?
Dun.
Not further
Dun.
mud.
I need to find a way.
Dun. Dun.
Did
know
you
what?
strategize with stream, Jacob?
Dun.
Did you strategize
I
with
mean,
blood?
sort of. I just kind of read it off and was like, okay, what do I do with this? And like,
Ours
yeah,
is
I gamed it out a
ridiculously
little bit.
complicated.
It's ridiculously complicated.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
That's why it took.
Oh, it's the best thing for me to.
What you're saying is I have a chance.
Oh man.
Rude.
How flexible.
Eyes.
Did
and
you
a-
just throw my piece? Brother?
Brother.
I mean, if you want to put me in the same room as one of you guys.
Alright,
Last
Jacob.
room.
Prepare to fly.
Must attempt to speed roll a 5+ to avoid falling. Hang on, guys. I gotta.
Can you repeat that, Timothy?
I said prepare to fly. And then flicked you off the table.
Oh. Can you put me back? Do I still exist somewhere?
Yeah, you're over here. Wait, where are you?
Got
If you don't, I can remake you.
Yes, I need more of me.
Wait,
God.
where are you?
I don't know, Tim. Where am
Alright,
I?
well, you're just gone.
Alright. I can still move.
Hey,
There you
Tim.
go. You're back.
Oh, Tim. Well, go ahead and put me where I was then.
No, wait a
Hey,
second.
Alright, we have no more ground tiles.
No more ground tiles.
Well, instead of, because I can't move that way, I'm going to leave the abandoned room.
Well, we should probably shuffle these tiles still, right?
Probably.
Didn't really make much of a difference.
I mean, there's like 10 tiles there. I can still find tiles.
Upper and lower though, which was already
We've never
divided.
run out of a specific set of tiles.
Yeah. That's
Floors.
I guess I'll just stay here because
That's-
I don't honestly need to figure out what I want to do.
this is a
So,
special moment for us.
Cameron.
It is my turn. Well, I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Gonna end my turn here and gain 1 knowledge.
I need to do that.
GG. GG.
That's that.
Alrighty, it's me. So in rereading this, it can be a sanity roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, very nice.
What are the chances I fail this?
Still possible. You didn't.
Oh, well, I didn't. Yeah. So there's 1.
So you put sanity 1 there.
Okay.
Did you put a token?
And then I will attempt to leave,
Did you put a
which requires
sanity
a
thing?
knowledge roll.
Yeah, you need to put a token.
In the corner, already set up.
Knowledge roll. So I'm gonna try and put the mask on then.
I got it. I got the
I
token.
attempt a sanity roll, which is 7. Okay. So I put the mask on. I lose
Okay.
2 sanity. Gain 2 knowledge. And then I attempt a knowledge roll to leave the chamber. I succeed. So I leave, and I'm gonna go here. The furnace room. And I get an omen. And I end my turn here, which is fantastic. Alright, and I got bite. When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right rolls a might 4 attack against you for the mysterious something.
Well, that's me.
Great.
Nice, nice.
Be gentle.
Best omen card. The one that actively harms you.
You also need to defend against it, right?
4.
Yep. You rolled a 4?
0, 0.
I rolled a 3.
3,
Okay,
you
so I
take
take
1
2
point.
physical damage.
3?
Rip.
2? It's only be
2.
1, right?
Because I also ended my turn in the furnace room.
Oh, yeah. Look at you, Tim.
Alright, so that ends my turn.
Okay.
Oh, great. It's this guy's turn.
Okay. So, I'm at a bit of a weird spot. Right. So, oh, you put it up near me? That's what you do?
I do.
Yeah,
I did
we
what the
put
card
the
says.
token in the room, in the hot room.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, I can only do right now.
That's all you can do.
So, I want... Uh, can I just take this card?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yoink.
Alright.
An omen.
This is the master bedroom. And I'm gonna turn it this way because that looks pretty to me. Excuse me, sir, quit peeking. Skull. A skull cracked and missing teeth. If you take mental damage, you can take all of it as physical damage instead.
Make a
Ooh,
haunt
not
roll.
bad.
Yeah, I guess I'll make a haunt roll. Go ahead and just do this so you guys can't see my shit. Are you peeking still?
No.
Hey, it doesn't let you.
Okay.
Thanks
It
so
shows
much.
the icon, but you can't.
Gotcha. Yeah. Seeing
Nice.
we're foes now. And let me just put my boys back here. There we go. Intern. Wait,
This
so
is
the
my
master
turn.
bedroom can't be on the ground floor.
I think so.
What? It can only be on the upper floor.
Okay.
All right.
For
so
some reason, I thought it was an upper and basement.
No, you
I
can peek it and it flips it for you.
Which one's peak again?
Alt shift.
there's something underneath the foyer.
Foyer? No, there can't be because it just spawns there.
There's a tile underneath the foyer.
Oh, so there is.
I'm gonna move to the library. Gain 1 knowledge.
How did somebody put a tile underneath the foyer?
I don't even know how I got there.
Y'all hiding spots
Okay.
from me.
Well,
Oh, it's not
not really sure what I can do.
me at all.
We know. Wait, we made a plan and nobody's following it.
Hey, I'm beefing up first.
Yeah, we got a beef.
I can respect that.
I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Oh, hey, it's my turn.
Hey,
Here I am.
a linchpin.
Alright, so I have the mask on right now.
Do
You said
indeed.
So I roll 6 dice.
You are so smart.
A
4,
5.
5.
Which
Okay.
is what I needed.
Wait, 6
Correct.
dice?
Yep.
You
He
smart.
has the mask on.
But your sanity goes down when you have the mask on, so you roll 5 if you're doing sanity.
No, I did knowledge.
He
Okay,
did not.
okay, my bad.
So we've done it.
Correct. We have done it.
We have done it.
Alright, so now the ghost appears in the pentagram chamber.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Alright, well, he's just there now.
Don't
now
you
I
have
to
something
figure out how
to
to get out of
read?
here. So, 1, 2...
Okay,
A
I guess
lot to
not.
read.
That was 3.
No, I mean,
we
like for
summon-
the survival guide.
Yeah,
If
Oh,
we
we
wait.
summon the ghost
there's
first.
like flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. Bury my bones, the ghost says.
Bury.
That's it.
Alright, well, my turn is over because I can only move 3, so...
Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. So it's my turn. I am going to move 1 over here. Do nope. 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 Oh, hey, look. God fucking dang it.
Hey, we might as well just split them into 2 different piles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
how it was before.
Conservatory.
Oh, so on. Dude, that's
Sad. Yeah, I think you guys won then. Alright, drip, drip, drip. A rhythmic sound that needles at your brain. Put the drip token in this room. Each explorer rolls 1 fewer die on all trait rolls while in this room.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Not the
GG.
conservatory.
Yeah, GG.
It is my turn now.
I'm screwed.
Yes, anyway. Hey, it could be anybody's game.
It is David's turn.
Oh, wow, that was fast. It didn't say it's my turn. Hey, that's what's up. Alright. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, we
We're
get a
back.
eat now.
Do. Four. And, yeah. Might roll of 3 plus. My might is low.
3.
So, I'm just That's roll average. Here we
Who's
go.
going?
I keep going. 6. I'm in the bedroom.
The
And
bedroom.
it is the blast. So, while I'm in the bedroom,
Do it up.
Have you been keeping track of the turns,
It doesn't
Timothy?
advance until my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make a knowledge roll to find me some bones.
Do it.
requires 5 plus. And my knowledge should be at all-time high. I made a pit stop earlier. I have a knowledge of 5.
+1.
Plus 1. Yeah, I get an extra die, don't I?
So that's 6.
You're right.
What do you gotta be?
5.
3,
Yeah, he
4,
did it.
5, 6, 7. I found me some bones!
You
Nice.
got bone.
Put the corpse token on your character's explorer.
That bedroom got bones in
card.
it.
That bedroom do got bones in it.
Corpse.
I suppose now you have to take him to the graveyard, huh?
Okay, well the corpse isn't in there. Where's the corpse token? I don't know where the corpse token is. I'll be honest.
Here's a corpse token. I think it says just a pentagonal item token representing the corpse. Just pick a pentagonal item token. Any.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So, that was all my movement. So that ends my turn. But I know what to do next turn.
Not much I can do, really. I'm just gonna move 1 upstairs to support you.
Thanks, bud. Do we have the other one?
Alright, it's my turn. Alright, well, so this thing advances. And then my turn, so I'll go 1, 2. You can attempt a sanity roll of 6 plus to cross if you fail to stop moving. Well, I draw a card, so I stop moving anyway. Girl! A girl. Trapped. Alone. You free her! Gain 1 sanity and 1 knowledge now. Lose 1 sanity and 1 knowledge if you lose custody of the girl. So, gain 1, gain 1. Alright, and that ends my turn.
Back to the trader.
I move 1 to the master
turn.
bedroom.
Oh no. I feel him coming closer.
So
I'm
sad.
going,
Something wicked this way comes.
the tower, I make roll to cross.
Choke. Choke.
That was a 3. Nope, that was a
No, it was this one and this one.
1. Yep, that's 4.
Still 3 plus.
That is 2. Zoom. Here. 3.
You're trying to go here.
Yeah.
4. 5. I don't know why I can't just go through the entrance hall directly to the graveyard, but it is end
No.
turn.
You can't do that.
Following along for support. 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4. Gotta move the dog.
Oh, hey guys, I'll just explore down here, I guess.
Also, super vital to our plans.
Alright, well. The larder, once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 might. Don't mind if I do!
So we're at
And I
3
get
now?
yet another omen. The holy symbol. Gain 2 sanity now, lose 2 sanity if you lose the holy symbol. Make a haunt roll. I don't think I
It's
will.
an item. Not an omen.
Alright, well, end of my turn.
So it's at 3 now, right, Timothy?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Do we have some sort of expansion with the set we actually have at home?
There's an expansion we can get. Yeah.
No, but do we have one?
No, I only have the
Physically.
base game.
All right. Because I'm realizing, I think we're missing a tile.
What tile?
There's a tile you can get like up here that's kind of like collapsed room, but it's not collapsed room. Because it says you can choose, it's just that it says you can choose to fall down into the
No clue.
basement. And I'm trying to like see if I just missed it somewhere.
You did.
What was it?
It's right there on the top of the upper stack.
Where?
On the top of the upper stack.
Aw,
Yeah.
man.
It's literally the last card.
Ugh.
Have a chance.
I was trying to fall to the basement landing because if I ended my turn in a room with one of you or in the furnace room, I could start going again.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's my turn now. I move one.
Well, riveting. All right. I am gonna go to the graveyard. Wow, surprise! And I'm gonna roll to find some bones.
It's so
That is a
dark.
knowledge roll, and I need 5.
Gravestone.
It's just so dark in here.
One,
2,
two,
4.
three,
Yep.
four.
We have 1.
The bones.
Yay!
Well, that was easy.
Right.
You had to roll for what?
To find the stone to bury the bones.
Okay.
All right. If we win,
That was very easy.
the mistress seed and the terrible cold. Oh, I was reading.
I didn't even do it.
No flavor.
You see, Tim, if you look right here on my screen, it's grayed out.
I.
You have
That's
given
not
me
me.
no option to flip the table, sir.
That ain't me.
You're the
The
hosting.
mistress seed and the terrible cold clutching at your heart slowly fades. Feeling of calm and contentment rises up in its place. A soul is at peace, except for Jake. Flash Thompson.
Had the worst luck ever.
Big
Do you guys
sad.
want to play again?
Oh man, it's
I'd
been
be down
2
for one more.
hours.
Well, we had to kind of teach Cameron what was going on, and
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I got
You
one
move a
more
lot
in me.
quicker now.
I'm
Yeah,
good for one more.
I got
actually
one
cannot
more.
flip either.
Mm.
Wait, there we go.
I do not have
Yeah.
flip permissions.
Tim just said I wasn't allowed.
How do we?
Is everybody Cameron, David?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm game.
Can you
Yeah.
just reset it?
Um,
Nope, that's back to where it was. Once again, back
okay,
to
well that
where
doesn't
it was.
work. Uh,
Quit rage quitting. Wow, look at all these nat 20s you're rolling.
Wow.
Wow.
I can get this in D&D.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't have flip permissions.
The sad
Yeah,
world
me
we live in
neither.
without flip permission.
The table just didn't come back now.
how to reset game tabletop set. Uh, Nope. I have to restart the whole thing. So
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that's what you need to do for us to be able to flip. You need to promote us.
promote you.
So I was
Yeah.
promoted.
It says just right click on their name and hit promote.
Nah, I'm good.
When and how did you promote me?
I didn't.
I mean, I flipped.
Well, guess we can go ahead and roll before we pick.
Oh, the dog's outside. I forgot about her. Hi, Zoe.
You're Zoe? Hey. Just roll for me. Okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna
Go
go
get the
see what
dog.
the dog needs.
I
Okay.
cannot
Cannot
interact
I think
interact.
she
well.
wants in if I had to guess.
I
Just pick one to do it. I'll do it real quick. Oh,
I'm Blue Lady.
you are?
Blue lady. Oh no. I'm good. Oh,
Well,
fight for blue lady. Do it.
I don't know if you heard the first time though, Cameron. These character cards have two sides to them, so you can flip it over if you don't like that particular
interesting.
person you see. Just go to right click it,
Actually,
state, and then one or two.
I am destined to be the blue character. I've rolled it 3 times now.
Okay.
That overwrites your 1. Red.
hey, red boy. This is Ox Bellow. No, hold on. No, that's Flash.
And do I like this one or do I want the other one?
Ox Bellows is Stronker. Ah, it was
5,
almost
3.
green anyways.
I'm gonna stick with this guy.
Come on. I guess. Oh, no, wait. Tim's that guy. Girl. I give up. Can I just be green?
No, you must roll.
Wait, were you just rolling that whole time?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm purple. I am purple. Wait, which purple what did it say I was?
Uh, where are you?
Okay. Headband.
Not that one.
Headband. I am Jenny Leclerc.
Isn't that the one that shares my birthday?
I'm Jenny Leclerc.
Yeah, it is.
My birthday is March 4th. My hobbies are reading and soccer.
I'm November 5th.
And you never
Got
ask
you.
a woman her age, height, and weight.
June 6th.
That's your.
Jacob was first. You got more to share?
For the class, Timothy.
So
Perhaps.
December, what did you say? March? So that means Jacob's first this time.
Yep.
Go get this set up.
That is right. I am first. I'm first.
Jacob is
I am the only.
first. So it's Jacob,
I am trying to do a voice this time.
and then clockwise would be or Cameron, right? Am I stupid?
No, you're right.
Okay.
Alright. So, first of all, before I begin, I must set my rings to their proper locations. I do not have a voice. I am working on it. It is bad. I am trying. Okay, my speed is 4. So,
Wow. There you.
4.
I am doing something here.
So, I will go 1, 2, tree.
You really do love going upstairs, don't you?
I do like going upstairs.
That was neater than I thought it would be.
What are you doing? What is this?
Oh
Stop.
no! Ignore it.
What's happening here?
Not behind the curtain.
How do you do that?
Like,
Flick?
it's where the
Oh.
thing to the left.
Oh!
Wait, is your turn already over, Jacob? What are
Yeah,
you doing?
yeah, my turn is over. Well, it's not. Because
you're
I
gonna
went
do
up here. I got distracted because you guys were doing stuff. So if you could
Hey,
just give me a
hey, don't blame us
card.
for your distraction.
Well,
I
tell me.
will. Balcony. I'm. Hold on. I'm shuffling these before, just in case.
Flip away.
Alright. So I am out on the balcony with this omen card that I'll read to you. Madman! Aw shit, why does this keep happening? Companion, a raving, frothing madman. Gain 2 might and lose 1 sanity. Now. Okay. I've lost 1 sanity. I have now gained 2 might. My might did not change. So it's all above board. It's right there. And shaka 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 shaka. Yeah. Did I beat 1? I sure did. There we go. Starting the game off right. All right.
I see you
Right.
trying to grab the camera.
It is Cameron's turn now.
I've never
What have
turned
you
into a
done?
Cameron.
What is this? What is this garbage?
I know
Trying
you
to do
have it.
something else to it.
They're just so big.
Oh no!
Cameron, take your turn.
I was flicking. I was flicking the dog.
Was that
Oh,
a
gosh.
euphemism?
Maybe.
Probably.
Okay. For
I
a
like the size of it.
ground one. Loving these, yeah, loving these ground ones.
I shuffled this. So.
You shuffled it?
Yeah, I did.
Apparently you didn't shuffle it
Event.
good enough.
What do we got? Skeletons, skeletons. Mother and child still embracing. Put skeletons token in this room. Take 1 die of mental damage. Great.
Ew.
Good start.
GG.
Okay. So 1 die, so I just roll for it.
Correct.
Why we have Disco Dog over here? Come on, man.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
what is
I've
this?
discovered.
What is happening?
Yee! I say we keep him like this.
Okay, fine, but we can't use him as a dog token now.
That's my
Fine.
turn.
You can just watch over us.
It's fine, watch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's getting
So
bigger.
big.
Oh, such a good boy. Dog's there.
I think at this point he's bigger than my actual dog.
No! Destroying the house.
Yeah, that's true to dogs. Library. Once per turn, if you end your turn here, gain 1 knowledge. Nah, don't mind if I do. Again.
Oh, you don't know for sure if you're stopping.
Footsteps. The floorboards slowly creak. Dust rises. Footprints appear on the dirty floor. And then, as they reach you, they are gone. Roll 1 die and explore in the chapel. Rolls 1 additional die on this roll. Oh. I rolled a 2. Lose 1 sanity. Well, that
Great.
sucks. There was no good option here.
I the 0 is the best option.
GG.
Ow.
All right. Well, that ends my turn. Oh, and I gain 1 knowledge.
Not approved. But
Oh my
sleeping
gosh,
dogs
why is he
lie.
so big?
I have speed of, I think, 4. 3. I'm a liar. Alright, so I'll move. Yeah! Right here. Round claw. There's the claw. Ba-da, pshaw. Ah,
He doesn't
That's
exist
How'd you
anymore.
spell that?
oh.
I'm
I
glad
found
you.
it.
Ooh, flicking an object that small, it really goes hard.
It's right here.
And I'm
I've
going.
got it.
Yeah, so Mystic Elevator actually moves as soon as you enter it. We established
Correct.
that last
Yep.
time. We
Yep.
just forgot to do it.
So it's just automatic. I don't have a choice.
Correct. Yep.
Ah, okay. So I will roll my 2 dice now. Oh, I know which 2 dice I'm rolling. Wait, let me. It's not let me. There we go. Do we all have 1 giant die? Or is it just me?
No, it's just you. It's so that life imitates art. You know.
Upper floor.
We know what you're putting down.
Oh, thanks. I will go here.
But you just got 1 big die?
Yeah, he does.
Ah.
It's very unusual.
Why do you have so many?
This way I don't lose them.
Oh, okay. I am sorry that I started this. David, you didn't draw a card. It's your turn to over.
Oh, let's see. I did 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it.
We may have ADD collectively.
No, I think it's just when you have new toys, you want to mess with them.
Yeah,
It's the new toy.
that
Not
is
a,
fair.
like a person thing.
Why? You missed 1. You missed 2.
I see nothing wrong
Well,
with it. Hey, getting into my game space over here.
I have like.
This is
Thank
where
you for drawing the borders.
Stop.
you are restricted to this zone.
Why is some of his borders going into my character
What?
card? You did a poor job.
Jacob,
Border
take your
Patrol!
turn, man.
What? It's my turn. How am I
Exactly.
supposed to focus right now? Fix them.
I like big dice and I cannot lie.
Oh man. Okay.
My man said fix them. He's the one that did this.
I didn't make them that big. I'm gonna go right there. No, totally. We'll go faster
fuck
this
this.
time. All right, I'm shuffling these back into the. Why is the dog getting bigger again? Stop. All right. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Go.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay,
I
one
can
normal sized die.
do this one.
There you. Wait, that's only 6. There you go. 8 normal sized die.
Jesus. All right. Move that.
Okay, this is also going.
Okay. I found the operating laboratory. That's an event card. So, yup. Flip. Alt. Okay. Alt. Image in the mirror. There's an old mirror in this room. Your frightened reflection moves on its own. You realize it is you from another time. Your reflection writes on the mirror. This will help. Then it hands you an item through the mirror. Draw an item card. Yay. This is my item card. What are all these lines?
Orders.
Okay,
Yeah, that's your play space.
cool,
Yeah, you
thanks.
kept on. Oh man, now I don't know where my play space is now.
Alright, cool.
Why didn't you give me another one of these?
It's your turn.
Guess
Cameron.
I'm gonna go here.
I don't want them.
Oh, hey, it's an omen.
GG.
An omen, you say?
What do we got? Oh, it's the ring again.
Ooh.
Okay, well, gotta take that up. I gotta beat a 2. You think I can do it?
No.
Are you
We're
getting
haunting,
rid of
boys.
all our playthings?
I did, yes. Astute
You
observation. Oh
almost
my gosh,
did
you rolled
beat
a
it.
3.
Man, I am not ready for this hunt roll. Nothing.
The biomorphic properties of their composition are proven capable of attaining the spontaneous mutation of their
Okay,
bodies.
so Tim, I put on an ambient
Each shape
horror
performs a particular function
playlist from Spotify. I'm probably gonna get pinged for this,
the construction
but
of
you know,
using
we'll try it.
But you know, just look up,
There's well, for the
horror
most part,
stuff
it's
on the
Cameron, is your
YouTube.
turn over?
well here
Yes,
here
just
for
look up horror stuff on the YouTube audio
I
library.
I
That's
mean,
got what
well, I
it is.
could have done that, but then I have ads.
That's a
We
you
know.
problem then.
We're fully aware.
With Vivaldi, like something in YouTube has figured out Vivaldi's ad
Well,
blocker,
I
I
just go
guess.
ahead and...
So if I do Vivaldi on YouTube or like Hulu or something where I have ads, then
Oh, I actually rolled a 5. Let's go!
GG. Then like it'll still let me block the
Dude,
ad, but it'll
fuck
like
me.
stop for like 5-10 minutes in a row.
Back to
Wait,
the basics.
Tim.
1, 2, 3.
Tim.
Yeah.
What?
What's up?
Oh my god.
It's your boy. Alright,
It's
well.
your boy, Basement Dweller.
Dude, I avoided falling down just to fall down.
That's amazing.
Losing the
Oh, and then I get the crypt! No!
You end your turn here. Take 1
Ah.
point of mental damage.
Dude, what a turn.
Nice.
Spider,
And you have
you
an
must
advantage,
attempt a speed roll to brush it away or a sanity roll to stand still. Alright. Well, they're both the same. I'm just gonna pick speed. Sick, a 2. It bites you, take 1. Sick.
I really hope you're the traitor.
Fucking sick, I rolled a 2.
Hey.
sideways.
Hey.
Dude, what a turn. Oh my gosh.
Jeez. Did you take your 1 point of mental
Yes,
damage as well? Okay, cool.
shut
Just
up.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we'd hate to forget that, wouldn't we?
That's the fun part.
Gosh dang it.
Oh god.
You just have to laugh at that.
So
Oh,
good.
No.
Daydream. Event card.
What's the event card?
Oh, I didn't take my die of flippin' mental damage.
Oh,
Is
you
it a
have plenty
point
of
or a
opportunity.
die?
It's just one point.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Mist pour from the walls. There are faces of the mist, human and inhuman. Each explorer in the basement must make attempt a sanity roll.
It's him.
You got to make a sanity roll real quick.
Sanity roll.
Did you get?
1.
So
Take 1
one.
die of damage and 1 additional die if you're in in a room with an event symbol, which you are.
Oh,
You are kidding me.
gosh.
2 die of
Why
mental
does this one
damage.
exist?
Oh man, it feels like bullying now.
Of
Ew.
mental damage?
Says mental damage.
God.
Sick. Super sick.
How
Oh,
much?
Extra super sick.
How much you take?
I took 2.
GG.
You can't die yet.
That is fair.
Yep.
You cannot die until the haunt
I
starts.
might have considered seppuku there. I had the option.
It is your turn.
Oh god.
You
Jesus
didn't say that was my second turn.
This is my favorite
no.
game. Okay, I'm gonna go
What
here.
can you do to fuck over Timothy?
Well, let me see. All right.
We're on a roll right now.
Yeah, we are. All
My
right.
man just falls down here with me, starts punching me.
Oh man.
Oh shoot.
If you could grab my piece real quick. Yeah. Thank you. This is the. Nope. This is the attic. When exiting, you must attempt a speed roll of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 might, but continue moving. Got you. Event card. If you could just not be good, bad.
Jacob,
Whoops.
what are you doing? I just can't stop punching you. I'm so sorry.
Whoops! You feel a body under your foot. Before you can leap away from it, you're knocked over. A giggling voice runs away from you. Turn over all your item cards, not your omen cards, and shuffle them. The player to your right randomly discards one of them. Then turn your item cards face up again.
Well, there you go, David.
Yeah, if you could just...
If you could just discard that for us.
Here, hold on, let me shuffle it real quick.
Hey, that's me. I gotta shuffle it. There we go. And it is. Wow.
Whoa!
Hey, that's fuck.
Who needs
I
items?
really wish it was the other item. That's what you get for taking things from mirrors, alright?
That's fair. Probably
Can't
shouldn't
trust
do
those
that.
fucking mirrors, man.
Whose turn?
It's not mine. I was
Whoops.
Okay.
I was having
let's
too
see.
much fun, making fun of, laughing at Tim there a second ago, I guess.
We all were, don't worry. Excuse me.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Oh, good.
I don't think he is.
L good?
The floor falls from under you. Place the slide token in this room and attempt a might roll to use the slide. Okay. Might roll. That is a 3.
I got
That is a 3.
Hey.
Draw tiles from the room stack until you draw a basement room. Place the tile. Fall to that room and take 1 die of physical damage. Great.
GG.
Oh, hey. Found the pentagram chamber.
Nice, nice. Omen.
Hey.
Omen card.
Well, that's that.
Well, you're in the pentagram chamber now, right?
Yeah.
Draw an omen card.
Oh, you're right.
Sir?
Here. Sure. I'll take it.
Alright.
Gotta tick that up. It's gotta
This
be a
is-
3 now.
Where was the slide place?
This room. In the ballroom. I think I beat it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go here. Oh, whoops, that was the whole stack. Hey!
Who Ray.
Nah, I like it down
It's
here.
your boy, Stairs from Basement.
Catacomb.
Though I will say, Tim, I've got to fix this.
Hold on, that's a special tile apparently. And I don't have a rule book.
Thanks. There we go.
So I need page 8. Nope, I need page 7. Catacombs. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh! Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. We've been doing that right.
Oh, what are we not doing
Wait.
right?
Oh.
Also, hey, quick reference just has all this stuff on it. Which one are you looking at?
Oh, dang. So, here's a fun fact that may come in handy at some point. I can go ahead and make this sanity roll and cross. It doesn't cost movement or anything.
Okay.
And then if I cross this barrier, if somebody's in this room with me, they can't interact with me unless they also cross.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my omen. Oh, bite! You don't say! When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right rolls a might 4 attack against you for the mysterious something.
Gotta roll a
Wow.
4.
I have a might of 2.
I love this game.
That's a 5. Have fun.
Sick. Alright, well, I rolled a 3.
So you only take 2 points of damage.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Are you sure I can't die? Like, what if all my stats hit 0?
Well, they
I
can't.
think
They
you just-
stay right above the death.
I think you just quit the game at that point. Just leave the lobby. Leave the lobby to us.
Oh wait, what's my omen score?
It should be up 1, so 4. And haunt time.
The way I'm rolling. Oh my god.
Oh my.
So close.
Timothy, no, seriously, stop.
Camera rolled a 3, I rolled a 4.
Gosh.
Why?
You're cutting it
Why is
close.
this happening?
Oh, I am gonna roll across the barrier. But I've already passed turn, so that's fine. But I am gonna roll.
Okay.
Can I even... Dude, I can barely make it. Like, literally I have to roll perfect.
I don't think that's happening.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. GG.
Right. Well, I guess so. Go.
How many?
Move 1.
Alright, well I didn't cross the barrier, so I'll just move back here.
Beautiful.
Laboratory. Dun, dun. Debris.
Da-da-da-da.
Which falls from the walls
Dun.
and ceiling. You must attempt a speed roll.
Da, 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 da.
Here, I'll roll it for you.
Na,
No,
na,
I
na,
don't think
na.
I don't think I want you to. Timothy, I think you ought to keep all of your really nice rolls to yourself.
That's a little rude, David.
Oh boy.
It's meant to be a lot rude.
Oh.
Tell me what you
Okay.
get. I'll tell you what happens.
I rolled a 1. That's good, right?
1 die of physical damage.
Wow. Is there a flavor text associated with that?
Hell of a way to die.
No.
Glory,
0.
hell of a way to
I take
You
0.
are buried, though. If you're buried, keep this card. You can't do anything until you're freed. Once during an explorer's turn, that explorer can attempt a might roll to free you. 4 plus succeeds. After 3 unsuccessful attempts, you break free automatically in your next turn and take your turn normally. So
So
you're stuck.
So I can't do anything myself?
Doesn't seem like it.
There's once during an explorer's turn.
Yeah,
I guess you
that
can try and
explorer
see
can
yourself,
attempt.
Oh, I am included in an explorer.
I would say yes,
but yeah.
What does it say? Hold on.
because otherwise we can
Grant
just
its
maroon you there, like if you were the trader. Timmy, I literally just sniffed and I hurt myself.
What?
You sure that sensitivity didn't get...
I'm not hearing any echoing.
No,
No?
no.
Yeah, none.
I'm hearing myself.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah,
Are
agreed.
you sure you don't have side tone on that headset?
How do I turn side tone on?
Do you have the software for it?
No.
Okay,
Also,
then I'm not sure.
I see your thing light up in Discord.
But they don't hear you. And I don't hear. Well, I mean, it's my mic, but.
It's not a big deal.
It is Purple Man turn now.
No, not yet. Hasn't been handed to me.
Oh, my bad.
I was about to say I can fix that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I can fix that.
Okay, so first, before anything else, I have to attempt a speed roll. My speed is still base, so I have 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yo, if we have time, I want to play some Magic tomorrow. Some Commander. Because I don't have a modern deck yet. But I'm literally looking at modern decks right now.
I bet you are.
Nice roll, Jacob.
Oh,
I got out. I'm fine. So, 1, 2. Am I kind?
Are you going to put me out of my misery? Is that what you're asking?
help me out, maybe.
I'm rolling for it.
Wow,
Sorry.
so very
3,
nice of you.
4. Also, whoever scaled up our tokens, thank you.
Ah, that was me. You're welcome.
Okay, I want a tile. This one right here.
What a hell of a way to die.
Is that what you're listening to right now, or?
No, it's just stuck in my head because I stopped at mid-song.
Thanks. There we go. I guess that's my turn. That's 4.
Okay.
Worth.
Not even sure if I can get out of here. Well, I can, but not sure if I can unscathed.
What is this?
Knowledge roll.
Don't let him know.
What?
Keep it hidden.
3.
Do I need to take the big die away?
No,
Well,
I'll take the big die away.
no, don't anger him. He'll take away our fun, our precious.
It's off the table now.
speed is 5.
Sort of.
1, 2, 3, 4. Move over here. C. Round. Okay, event.
Here, music.
Angry being.
It emerges from the
Emerges.
slime.
Oh, great. A speed roll. Okay.
You're the character
Toys
for
are
it, man.
toys.
Wait, you just rolled 5? What's going on here?
Now I'm gonna speed
Oh,
roll,
man.
and I still failed.
Wow.
1 die of mental damage. Great. Loving this. I'm feeling your pain.
I put all the toys back. You're not feeling my pain until you're feeling my pain. Alright, well, I'm gonna attempt to cross again with a perfect roll. Yeah, alright, sick. That's what we're doing now. Well, I guess I'm gonna go upstairs.
You mean downstairs?
So I go up into the foyer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I move over one. Wait, can I even do that? What's my speed? 4. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Upper. Who just spun this? I will find you.
That was not me this.
Hello? Where's all the ground floor? Jeebus. I found the gardens. Just taking a stroll outside. Surely nothing bad out here, right? Drip,
Surely.
drip, drip. A rhythmic sound that needles at your brain. Put the drip token in this room. Yeah, alright. I'm alright with this.
First one you could have drawn. Only 3 things.
True. You could have taken more damage.
Alright, but that ends my turn.
Oh, look, it's my turn. I am stuck.
Oh
I'll make
my!
is it a might roll?
Oh, hold on. I will make a roll to rescue you if you want.
Are you the
I
same?
forgot about that.
Wait, you
Do I
have to be in the
room?
same room, right?
We do.
Once during its first turn, that sport can attempt a might roll to free you. It does not say you have to be in the same room,
Where's the
but
card?
it's
It's underneath
underneath.
the room.
Oh, I see. Wait.
Up, up.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
It says to me that we would have to be in the same
Yeah.
room.
It doesn't say that. Normally it says that. It does make sense, yes.
Doesn't matter. I escape anyway.
Okay.
GG. See, I believed in you.
After, all right, so I can move normally now. And I have speed of 3.
Trace.
Like no exploring whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, I guess. End my turn. And I'll get rid of the debris card.
Alright.
Wait, pass it off.
Easy my turn. Alright, I go this way. Da, da, da. This one right here. Okay. Flip. And we take this, we put it right there. We got servants' quarters. Omen.
Oh, great. Tick.
Okay.
Thank you, whoever wrote dog.
Medallion. A medallion inscribed with a pentagram. You are immune to the effects of the pentagram chamber, crypt, and graveyard. Make a haunt roll now.
Time to roll. Time to suffer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeet. 1, 2, 3,
He definitely
4,
beat it.
5, 6, 7. Yep. Alright, alright, alright. Yeet. There your turn.
Move over here, I guess. Oh yeah, that goes there. Ground. Omen time. Girl companion. Gain 1 sanity and 1 knowledge. Ah, great, I'm back up to default numbers.
Hey.
Now time to begin the suffering. That is a 5. Nope, it's time.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Man,
ooh.
I have nothing for this.
All right.
same.
So
I
what
have
was
even
that?
less than whatever you think you do.
So what was that? Oh my God.
He's in the abandoned room, and he got the girl.
Yes,
One.
that is
One.
me.
Font
A
revealer.
font revealer. All right, Cameron, I'm putting you in a different chamber.
Get out of
Can't
here.
wait. Give me the
Boom.
stuff I need.
What?
You
Glitterstone.
see
have
this
The deck.
black thing over here?
Yep.
Yeah,
What's that?
that's yours.
Okay.
It's already on 1.
Any further questions before I banish you?
Nope.
All right, goodbye. I will check in with you before I drag you in.
Oh,
All right. Well,
I threw the big dice at him. He's dead.
this is much easier than whenever Jacob was the dude
Yeah, you know.
clone.
I already got one.
There's 2
Don't worry
cards.
about
Take it
me.
and put it in your hand quick before Cameron sees it.
You just took the entire deck.
Me?
Yeah, it's a deck thing.
No. Here's another one. Here, I have it in my hand. Wait.
I have the deck right here.
Does anybody need one?
I got one. I have mine.
Jacob,
I put the deck in his space. I've got mine.
do you have? Oh, you
It's the
do?
mummy
Yeah, I
walks,
pulled
right?
my own.
Okay. I just destroyed that one then.
Oh,
Where's the
this
deck?
is still on.
You said you gave it to
Seance.
Cameron?
I gave it to. Yeah, I gave it to Cameron. No, I gave it to David.
I would
Oh,
do
okay,
that.
okay.
But
Also,
I got the thing. It's mummy walks, right?
Yeah. So the mummy walks. Dust
I
billows into a
don't have
room,
that one.
and a shadow passes over your heart. You don't?
can you change this to be 1? I'm on 2, the seance.
Oh my
What we're
gosh.
trying to.
Yeah, I gave you one, and then you did something funky.
No,
Here you
I
go.
just tried to pull my own.
Alright. Dust billows into a room, and a shadow passes over your heart. You hear one of your friends scream, a sound of delight and horror. A cold, damp voice shivers in your mind. I lost my bride more years ago than you could possibly comprehend. My tears are dust, but my love is still as strong as the sun. Now my love is reborn to me. There's nothing you can do to keep us apart. And if you turn against me, I will rip your soul from your body and swallow it whole. Right now, set aside 2 triangular knowledge roll tokens. Alright. 1, 2.
The traitor loses the girl card and any bonuses from it. Instead, he or she puts a small magenta monster token representing the girl in any room on the same floor as the room where the haunt was revealed, and at least 5 tiles away from the mummy. If no rooms are at least 5 tiles away, he or she places the token as far away as possible on that floor. When an explorer enters the same room as the girl token, that player takes the girl card.
So he has already set aside the girl, but I don't know if he's already lost the stats for it.
Wait, hold on. Who is the...
Cameron.
Okay. Because it
If the
said
book is not yet in play-
traitors. Bad guys, is what it said. Alright. The traitors, what you know about the bad guys, the traitor's trying to get the mummy married to the girl. Okay. You win when you banish the mummy back to the land of the dead before it marries the girl.
Aww.
David, do you want to read this next part?
Sure. How to banish the mummy. If the book is not yet in play, the next hero to discover a room with an omen symbol searches through the omen stack and takes the book card instead of drawing normally. Then shuffle that stack. Do any of us have the book?
No.
No.
All right. A hero must speak to the mummy's true mummy's true name from the book to banish it. You must follow these steps in order to do this. Each hero can attempt only one step each turn. 1. Attempt a knowledge roll of 6 plus to discover the mummy's true name on one of the following rooms. The room with the sarcophagus, studying hieroglyphics. I'm assuming we'll figure out which one has a sarcophagus. The research laboratory, scanning the archaeological team's notes, or the library. If you succeed, take a knowledge roll token. On a turn after any hero discovers the name, this is step 2, If you possess the book, you can attempt a knowledge roll of 6+ to look up the mummy's name and learn the spell that will banish it. If you succeed, take a knowledge roll token. Step 3. Once the heroes have 2 of these tokens, a hero must carry the book to the same room as the mummy. Any hero in the same room as both the book and the mummy can try to defeat the mummy in sanity combat to complete a spell that banishes it forever. Mummy is immune to speed attacks, such as a revolver or dynamite.
Okay.
Do you have the ring? There's the ring.
So
He had the ring and
Hey guys,
see.
aren't you glad you're on the same team as me?
Oh man, I really wish we had Cameron on our
I've
top
got
team.
4 sanity
sorry,
and
what was
3
that?
knowledge.
Got the ring and spear.
I'll go off myself right now.
Oh, no.
I'm a depressed little girl.
I'd rather have your dilapidated body than anything.
Jesus.
I'm one step removed from joining the mummies.
All right, so you and me, David.
All right,
I'm sorry,
you,
what?
me and you.
Me and you and me.
All right, so what's our
Priorities.
plan? Do we have a plan?
Make sure he doesn't get the girl. I'm assuming
Mhm.
there's a process where he has to marry the girl. So it's not just him instantly getting it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We have to explore to get the book. None of us have the book yet. We can't do anything else without the book.
Right, but we just have to draw an omen.
Right. What else can we do? So we have to reach the ruined sarcophagus, which we do not know
We
where it is.
really don't want me to have the book either.
We have the library out here, don't we?
Yeah.
Library.
Where's the library?
I had my turn in it, so
You have it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's right
It's
here.
over here,
I
off the entrance hall, yeah.
could reach that. And I can do that.
Wait,
now.
why am I where I am? What in the world? Oh, wait, no, I am here, aren't I?
So we can do that now. Go to the library and do a knowledge roll, but we do need the book for the next step. So we need one person going to the library, another person exploring enough spaces to get a book.
Mhm.
I don't know what happens if he gets the book though. I'm assuming he could get the book.
So
Or, I mean, I can't even make a knowledge roll of 6+, so
Yeah. So my knowledge is pretty decent. I've got knowledge of
I
4.
can keep exploring to try and find the book, and then I can literally just drop it.
Um,
That's the most useful I'm gonna be, so.
right. I have the highest knowledge. It looks like
Uh-oh.
4. So I will go to the library. Jacob, if you want to explore to find the book.
Yeah. Well, hey, no, it said one of us gets it, right? One of us just gets it?
We have to find an omen.
Yeah. Well, it's super easy. The next
Discover
omen we
room
find
with...
is the
Okay.
book.
Gotcha. My bad. I misunderstood.
And then step 3 is we have to get the book in the same room as the mummy.
So Cameron just put the girl in the library.
Good?
Isn't it something like 5 spaces
Wait,
away?
oh, it's supposed to be a magenta token. It is exactly 5 spaces away. It's supposed to be magenta, so I'm gonna change it.
Okay.
So close.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
I thought I
Timothy, this is
turned
where you
this
come with
down.
a bait.
Okay, what am I baiting?
Him away from the girl. Yeah, how much
So-
power you got? How much might you got?
2.
Not 0.
So we don't want me to find the book?
I don't know. You fighting him is not gonna do anything because you'll lose.
Correct.
So explore. We can't. I don't know if there's anything we can do to stop him.
I don't know. Are we done planning though? So I will go and see if he's ready.
Yeah. So plan is that I try to find the book.
Mm-hmm. And I go to the library.
You try to find the name.
Yeah.
So what am I doing?
You can try to find the book too.
You
Okay.
Yeah, you try to find the book. Go fight Cameron to death. To the death.
Yeah, you can win.
Yeah.
That's
Mortal Kombat.
Hey, his might's only 3, man.
We don't know that.
Ignore the spear.
The mummy might help.
Well, that's only if the mummy's with him.
Or it could hit her.
he left. He just said, "Hey, oh, you ready?"
You leave with him?
On your turn. Well, or on the monster's turn. I don't know how exactly your stuff works now. So if the monster takes a separate turn from you, because that's how monsters work. They don't use movement. They use whatever dice they roll. It's just a balancing. Okay, I will drag you up. Or you can just wait. We're done.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cameron. It looks like you were just crushed by a green die.
dang, that
So I guess
sucks.
we
I
won.
I can
Hey,
fix that actually. Wait, come back, come back. I can fix that.
Fair.
That's fair.
You
We didn't plan for that. I guess he just wins.
Hmm.
Is your bonuses from the girl yet?
What?
Cameron, you need to pass the turn as well, unless it tells you that you take the first turn.
You lose the sanity and knowledge. You lost custody of the girl.
Does it say I take the first turn? Doesn't really say who takes the first turn.
Then play just passes.
All
Hey yo, it's me! I'm gonna go over here. What is
right.
this? This
Event.
statuary corridor. Statuary what? Creepy puppet. You see one of the dolls that gives you the willies. It jumps at you with a tiny spear. Oh shit. The player on your right rolls a might 4 for the creepy puppet. You defend against this attack as a normal by rolling dice equal to your might.
Jesus.
Hey yo, it's
Are
me.
you dead?
Probably.
Oh, this is really bad. This is worse than bad.
That is a 5.
I rolled a 3, so I take 2 physical, and I die. Wait,
No,
wait. I took 2 physical and I'm not dead.
not only that, if you take any damage from this attack, the explorer with the spear gains 2 might.
No, that's me.
But I'm not dead.
So
You have been less than helpful today.
I thought you'd be okay.
How you've done this
Gosh.
is astounding.
You working? Are you the girl?
Are you the villain? Are there two traitors? I'm starting to wonder.
Okay. I gotta leave. So 1, 2, 3, 4. First time in the library? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gain 1 knowledge. Wait, I had to end my turn.
Well, that's ending your turn there. Also, what did it say for us?
You take the girl.
When an explorer enters the same room as the girl token, that player takes the girl card.
Oh, cool. And
Already
I
given.
get the associated benefit.
Yeah.
Very
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That is a +1 sanity and +1 knowledge. Bam.
GG.
All right,
GG.
so a roll of 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
To know your name.
I had no
And my
clue
turn.
what you were going on about.
Cool.
Have fun.
Cool.
Right,
Okay.
and my turn.
All right. That means it's my turn. I'm gonna walk this way. I'm gonna pull this card right here. Oh, Omen.
For the record, Cameron, I think I'm stupid enough that I also have no clue what he's going on about.
You can choose to fall to the ballroom if it's in the house. If you do, take 1 die of physical damage from the
Ballroom
gallery.
is here.
This is the Omen card, so this is gonna look weird, right? But I want you to know this is on the up and up. It's not that one. It's not that one. Uh, it's not that one. Nope.
Peeking. Just search it, I believe.
It's not that one.
Wait, what?
Book. It's the book. Yay! If somebody could shuffle those. So I got the book. I gained 2 knowledge now.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait.
Alright. Sounds good. My turn ends.
You can still do stuff. You got
right
the book now.
Too late.
Yeah.
I have to be in the same room.
No, you don't.
No?
Not for the second step.
He's
Oh!
right.
Oh, yeah. Can I... Is everybody okay if I do that? Cameron?
I mean, we're a
I'm
bit-
not, because it benefits you.
That's fair.
That's fair. Alright, that's my bad. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
You know what to do next time.
Let's see. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna move. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
I'm gonna move here.
Aren't we
And
glad he's playing Flash?
I'm to move the Moomy.
The Moomy?
Mommy?
Mommy?
1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4, 5. Let's
Oh,
see.
oh my
1,
God.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you want to go? Let's go. Let's go. Please.
All right. Let's see. The mummy must attack an explorer if there's one in the same room.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
All right.
Gosh.
I deal might damage.
I
Are you
often
ready
feel
to?
like-
Are you ready to be scared?
Sure. How many dice you gotta roll?
All of them.
Holy fuck! Are you serious?
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Well,
He rolled
I
6.
Might die. I rolled a
You
6.
wait. I have to read. What did you get?
Rolled a 6.
I did beat you by 2. I am going to use my attack to not deal you damage, but I'm going to yoink the girl.
Fuck! Can't do that!
I can.
Oh, shit. Well, I beat that. I'm almost okay with that.
Well, this isn't good.
No, not great. Not great.
Okay. Well, I think
You
that's my
get
turn
your
then.
knowledge and sanity back.
Nope, the mummy has it, not me.
Oh! I'm sorry, Mr. Mummy.
Oh, good, it's my turn. What do you want me to do?
Not sabotage us?
There's literally nothing helpful that I can do, so
Honestly, the mummy having the girl is not important.
what do you want me to do about it?
I mean,
Kill
you can't
the
beat
Flash.
No!
Kill the Flash.
I can't beat the mummy.
Kill the Flash!
Kill the Flash.
Destroy him!
He
The little
could
girl.
roll all
He has an
zeros.
extra 2 might. He rolls 7 die. No!
He could roll all zeros.
You roll all zeros. You can get
Like
really
mummy.
lucky.
I'm just gonna step over into the next
How dare you run
room.
away? Coward!
Oh, God.
Hey guys, look at me. I'm super useful. I'm gonna draw a big card. A locked safe. Behind a porch is a
Cool.
wall safe. It is trapped, of course. Put the safe token in this room. When starting an explorer's turn, that explorer can attempt a knowledge roll to open the safe. My knowledge isn't high enough to open the safe, so...
His teammates are getting destroyed by him, and he's just like, "Ooh, a safe."
Look, I'm 8 years old.
This
This
guy.
house has fucked me. I have PTSD, alright?
Phrasing?
told you we were
Alright.
gonna be scared when I rolled all the dice.
Alright.
Thing happened when it's my turn and I'm in the same room as the mummy. My just scot-free.
I mean, you can attack it.
It has
Yeah,
8
you
might.
should do that.
You should attack it. I think you should attack it.
I don't know if I want to. And I can't do step 2. And we have to go in order. Oh. Step 3 would be nice too.
You should
Boys,
attack
this
the
don't
mummy.
look good.
No, not
Um,
great. Not great at all.
Mummy do be strong.
Alright, so this mummy wants to do marriage. I know that.
Well, if you want to marry somebody, where do you go, right?
Go to the chapel.
You go to the chapel.
Got the chapel unlocked?
No, we don't. Cameron's gotta find it.
Alright, so we gotta beat the shit out of Cameron. Cameron's got a spear. So I'm not gonna beat the shit out of Cameron. Cameron's gonna.
The best part is this is probably totally wrong. The mummy probably doesn't care if it's in a chapel.
It's a mummy.
I want to go to the Church of Christ.
I'm a Catholic
Run
man.
away. I'm gonna run away this way, and I will also take the car way out. Oh look, a dead end. Oh, it's not dead end.
Oh, look, an omen room.
There we go. Maybe I'll get something good. Hopefully not bite. That's already been gotten though, right?
Yes.
Yes, if it's bad, I got it.
Crystal ball. Once during your man, everyone's handling me. Once during your turn after the hunter is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to clear the crystal ball.
Okay.
I love the options. What is my sanity? My sanity's
What just happened?
you messed up the board a little bit.
There was a
Alright.
yeet.
Alright. I will attempt the roll for the crystal ball. Where's my character sheet? Right there. The sanity roll, right? Knowledge roll. My knowledge is not bad. One,
It's
two,
a
three, four,
5.
five.
Did it.
5.
I don't have a single stat where I would roll that many dice.
Search the item or event stack for a card of your choice. Shuffle that stack, then place that card up top. I still have to find it.
I can think of a
Um,
card that would be nice right now.
I'm gonna
Not against the
do
mummy, but against Flash.
event card. And I'm supposed to search, and that ends my turn. So someone can go while I search the deck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move my 4 to get there, right? As I'm doing that, I'm going to make my knowledge roll that I forgot to make, because I'm a dingus. Or didn't realize I had to make, I guess. Alright. So that's 4 knowledge, because I'm real smart, I guess. Yeet.
Big smart.
Not big
It's a
smart
5.
enough. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Shit, really? Hold on. Is there anything else I can do? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I do have a madman. That doesn't
You have a
really
madman?
help me right now, but I have a madman.
Does that mean it's my turn?
I believe that means... Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do the mummy first. Okay.
This is the latest I've stayed up.
I don't think you can do the mummy first. I think monsters have to go after you.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that. It's a 2. Oh, so close. I'm just gonna move back here then. And then I'm just gonna move over here. Yeah, I think that's it.
To the organ room? Alright. Alright, Tim. Make us
What you
proud.
gonna do?
With all that junk. All that junk
Oh no.
inside that trunk. Timothy! Stop! Timothy, stop! What are you doing? Oh my god! This guy!
Dude, this game's cursed. This game's so cursed.
Oh no.
I'm under the floor.
Oh my
buried under
god!
the floor. The voice whispers once, then it is gone. You must do its knowledge roll. 4 plus.
You
Hold
beat
on, let me
4.
see. Can I can actually make a 4. Hold on.
Please,
Alright.
just get a 4.
Welcome.
I made a 4!
Oh hell yeah.
Find something under the floor, dry on item card.
Please let it be the gun.
The gun doesn't work.
It works against.
Armor! Let's go!
Hell yeah.
Anytime, not just once per turn. You take physical damage, take 1 less point of damage. This item can't be stolen.
It would.
That went to the worst person.
So to answer.
And I end my turn here.
To answer what you said, David, it still works against Cameron.
What?
The gun.
Yeah, that's true.
Pew.
Alright. I,
Granted,
going-
it's a speed attack, so it's against the flash. So.
because I know nothing else. Wait, so have you done the knowledge roll yet?
I tried and I failed.
There's where are you going, Cameron?
I am not at liberty to disclose this information.
The mommy went to the organ room. Does that count as a church? Just music. Okay, I'm gonna ignore what he's doing, and I'm gonna keep exploring. I'm sure it has no consequences. Oh look, the bloody room! I get an item card. Needs to be good. A bell. Gain 1 sanity now. Lose 1 sanity if you lose the bell. Once revealed, once during your turn after the haunt is revealed, you may attempt a sanity roll to use the bell. Okay, I will try to do that. Yeah, because I don't feel like having any sanity roll. I have sanity of 4. Alright, sanity of 4. Oh, the trader can move any number of monsters 1 space closer to me.
Or will.
Oh, you will? Interesting. Alright, that ends my turn. Interesting.
Yeesh. Okay.
Who has the rabbit's foot?
It was taken from me early in the game.
So it's not yours. Okay, so that one was just
It was discarded.
yeeted. The crystal ball. Who's has the crystal ball?
I don't think anybody this game. Last game somebody did.
I thought you had it.
Me?
I did last game.
Did I have it?
Oh yeah, you do have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it. Yep. Yeah, I used it last time.
This man forgot.
The deck for Tim.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and
Alright, it's fucking my turn again. Um. All right.
Go attack
First,
the mummy.
I will attempt this knowledge roll. I can make it. Come on, just do it. Just do it, you son of a bitch. Ah,
Oh man,
God damn it. Okay.
you can at least move though.
Yeah, I can move. So I'm gonna move. Uh-huh.
Where was the pentagram chamber? English, right there.
I'm gonna move 4. Okay. That's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Ah.
Yeesh.
Gonna move here.
Oh gosh, I can't. I can't help you, Jacob.
Gonna
You
move.
just read my message.
Gonna do.
Yeah, I read it earlier, but we can't reach each other.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
You
I think.
you kept exploring and I was like, shit.
Oh, what else is supposed to go? Go to the
No,
mummy?
no, I know.
2. I'm gonna go here.
He's not leaving the vicinity of the organ room.
And that
Perhaps he needs
is
an
a pass.
item or something? 1, 2. The graveyard. Great. Revolving wall. Place the wall switch token on a wall without an exit in this room or a corner of this room. If there isn't a room on the other side of the wall switch, draw a room toss until you find one for this floor, then put it in the house. Well, so I will just draw. And it goes in the corner, so technically it would like go there.
You can
Yes,
attempt
I
a knowledge roll now.
don't really know how this would work. So I guess we have wall switch. Switch. And then put your explorer in that room. Okay.
Safe.
So I'm in the dining room,
Kind of.
With an omen card.
and I draw an omen. If you take mental damage, you can take it all as physical damage instead. Yeah, I'd love to. Literally, 1 physical damage kills me. So,
Oh,
all right. Well, that ends my turn.
does that stack with the armor that you got?
It's my turn.
Technically, yes.
I. This is not good at all. What do I have? Yeah. Spell's not useful now. This is tough, Caravan. You know that?
Good.
Yeah. Again, the basement really sucks. Oh. Move him back there. To fight you. You, the power of God and anime on your side. I don't really. What are your stats, Jacob?
My
Could you?
stats?
Yeah.
I've got sanity 4, knowledge 4, speed 4, might 4.
Sanity is not bad.
Yeah. I just can't get like Like if I gain a sanity, I'm still at 4.
Right.
I have to gain like
The worst part is
3
I'm at
sanity
5.
to get to 5.
Ooh.
The worst part is what?
So the worst part is I'm still at 5.
Your sanity?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep exploring.
You do that.
Junk room.
Great.
Omen card. Look at the dog.
Wait, where's the safe? Tim,
Somewhere.
It's in the room with the safe token. I don't know what
there's
you want me
not
to
a
say.
room with a safe token anymore because things got
Yeeted.
scattered.
Oh,
Was it in the game room? Because you've got the card underneath the game room.
then yes.
Okay. Kind of wish I would have known that.
No. It's in the statuary quarter.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
That's fine. Just leave it there.
I remember because there wasn't a room adjacent. That's why I put the card there.
Got you.
That ends my turn.
Alright.
There was a safe token as well. I remember putting it down.
It's somewhere.
It's probably you. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah,
It's probably Yote.
it was Yote.
Okay. If you... Yep, thanks. Scan... Knowledge... Roll!
Jacob, I need you to read the dog. real quick.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! You need me to read the dog?
Yeah.
I think I
It works.
understand. Huh?
You are not allowed to read the dog.
I'm not allowed to read the dog?
But Karen,
Oh.
Oh, I already know.
what did you just do?
I took the dog.
Is it my turn now?
I guess we're all just sharing the dog now.
Yeah. Does somebody have the dog?
Yeah, David has to. What do you
Okay.
mean?
I didn't remember him picking it up.
Yeah, that's why I told you to look at it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is it my turn now?
No.
No,
It's never. It's actually in our rule book. It's never your turn. Yeah, really weird rule.
I failed my knowledge roll again.
Yes, you did. Here, look, I'll roll.
I'm gonna go there. I can make another knowledge roll now, right?
Jeebus, I rolled a 2.
Right? There's no limit on how many knowledge rolls I
No,
can make.
no.
Just they have to be for different things.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I'm gonna make safe. Open
Oh,
the
man,
safe.
dog
Knowledge
allergies.
roll.
Oh,
So if I flip the table and rewind time, does that mean that Jacob still made his knowledge roll?
That's a
No.
5 for the safe. Okay.
rewind time.
Yeah, I can rewind time.
Got it. I
In case somebody flips the table, you know.
got to draw 2 cards
Two?
for the
He does, yeah.
for items
Just say two.
for the safe.
That
Alright.
was risky.
1, 2. I'm reading. Yikes. Okay. I don't know how that helps me right now, but
I'm pretty
Sure.
sure you need to reveal those, but
I'll reveal them here in a second.
draw a card matching the symbol and read it out loud before following any instructions in the room.
And I'm gonna go back to the chapel to end my turn. So the two cards that I got are Sacrificial Dagger and Pickpocket's Gloves. Yeah. So that's what I got.
Definitely
Be very
interesting.
strong.
Well, Pickpocket's Gloves I don't think work.
That's a
If you're
sacrificial dagger.
It says explorer, not monster.
Yeah, exactly. Sacrificial Dagger, yeah, that might be helpful, maybe.
Yeah. You doing anything else?
I'm ending my turn inside of the chapel
Gapping.
to gain
I'm gonna move
sanity.
here. Going to roll.
Fuck. Garbage, right?
4. Interesting. 4.
Garbage, right?
How does movement work exactly?
You can use up to the amount of movement that you rolled.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, I kind of wondered about that.
What's this item token?
Yeah, I kind of wondered about
Probably
that.
the sarcophagus.
Yeah, I kind of wondered about that.
Oh,
Fuck, they're getting married.
Is technically
Yeah, I
not-
kind of wondered about that.
Technically, the monster moves after me, so I can't do anything now, right?
Correct.
Roll for movement. If you're a monster.
He did. He rolled a 4.
Oh, that was for the monster.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can't do anything.
Let me make sure. So, page 18. Yeah, the result is the number of spaces the monster can move that turn.
What about, like, turn order? Turn is very important. If we move simultaneously, then
I think it's definitely after.
Page 16. After the trader's turn, any monsters controlled by the trader get a monster turn. This means the trader gets 2 turns, 1 for his or her actions and 1 for the monsters. So,
but
yes.
my turn is done.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, lads,
you've trapped yourself.
yeah. Well, I'll go here.
Oh, can you use the button? Do you have enough knowledge for that?
3 plus. Yes.
Or to make
But
the
can I
roll?
use it in this particular room?
From the dining room? Yeah.
You can use it from both sides, yeah.
Okay.
If that's what you'd rather do.
Yeah, I would like to try. I have a knowledge of 2, which means I should roll pretty good. I didn't. I can't. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I got here.
Awesome.
We're also at a
Yeah.
ground floor. So
Oh my god!
literally stranded here. All right. Well, my turn ends.
Wow. You are the most useful member of our team by far. Yeah. You. Oh,
Timothy!
I just
That's
opened the
it!
door and it's dark, and I'm like, nah, I just close it.
What the fuck?
all right. So, did you ever make that knowledge roll?
No, I never
Oh,
did.
shoot.
You've rolled
Um.
5 every time.
So, question for rules man. Um. Can let's say I send a dog out to pick up the book from Jacob. Can I do that? Can he drop that and you pick it up, or do I have
I
to wait for him?
think he
Yeah.
has to drop it on his turn. Let me consult the rules.
Well, if the dog comes to him, can you just give it to the dog? That's
If it's
just
broken, if you can kind of do that, but I don't know.
or bite.
Let me see. Flipping through the rules right now. Okay. Uh, Once during your turn, an explorer can do each of the following: trade an item, drop any number of items, pick up one or more items. So if Jacob did not drop the book, which he didn't, on his turn, then no, he cannot.
All right. Oh, oh, the dog's invisible now.
I
Hang on.
didn't realize that's what you were trying to do.
Well, you could. Yeah. No, I didn't plan it until this turn. Okay. Failing that, I'm
Can the dog
gonna.
attack?
No,
No. Dog
dog is
cannot attack.
dog is as useful as a fine familiar.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Failing that, I will take the nuclear option. And wait,
Also, the book
I'm
cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen. So.
Well,
Oh no, it doesn't say that. Never mind. I was looking at the madman. Sorry.
I gotta make a might roll of 3+ to escape my chamber. All right,
he's done it.
right. Escape got 3, and I
GG.
get 13 might. Wow, ain't that something?
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a speed of, was it 3? Oh fuck, I'm not fast.
3.
1, 2, 3, and I pull out a revolver and shoot Cameron 15 times in the chest.
Ah.
That's all. And what else can I do? I can. Let's do the bell. I'm gonna do the bell. I gotta roll a 5. I got it's a sanity or knowledge?
Is
Sanity, and
a
my
sanity.
sanity is 5.
5.
That was right. Cool. Got my 13. But it
It's
don't
a
work.
3.
So, the trader can move any monsters one space closer to me.
I'll
Trader.
pass on that one.
Fuck. Well, it was worth a shot. Crystal ball. What's your what is your attempted knowledge roll? Appear to the crystal ball. I think I'll do that, cause why not? Uh, 4.
4.
Just
Die.
prolonging the inevitable.
You see the
I-
truth.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
do.
good.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Yeah.
We put it
So
on the top.
I can check the good stuff. I can stack the deck, item or event. And I'll use that to stack the event deck. Um, there's no good event. Not anymore. There we go. That ends my turn.
Okay.
Jacob!
Boy.
Might as well move forward. You have to move forward regardless.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4? 2, 3, 4. Yep. I move forward, frantically searching through this fucking book. I can't read for some goddamn reason. And I roll a 4. I drop the book. It's too late, but I drop the book.
Thanks.
Great.
Hey. I just look over at you. I say hey, and I drop the fucking book.
Is
Okay.
that your turn?
Yep, that's
Technically,
my
you could
turn.
only use the item or drop it, but the game's over, so I'll allow it.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna give the mummy the ring, and it's over.
Man.
Is it a good wedding?
Flavor text. If you win, the girl sits crumpled in the corner, crying out to you for help. The mummy crosses the room and picks her up in its linen-clad arms. Slowly, tenderly, it breathes into the wailing girl's mouth. Her cries soften and her tears glow amber as her eyes turn upward. My priest, my love, we are together once more, croons the fragile girl, and soon the world will worship us. Their flesh will be ours to burn, their souls ours to feast upon.
Well, that's no good. I don't
This
like
is the
that.
good ending.
Man. I I have to say, Cameron, congratulations. You're the first person, I think, in my knowledge of our time playing this game to actually win a haunt.
Well,
That's correct. Yeah.
look how broken the mummy is.
Speed 3, Might 8, Sanity 5. Jesus. Wait,
So
if the mummy rolls a 0 or a 1 for its movement, it can use a secret passage to move any
To move to
space in the
any
house.
space.
What?
oh man.
The mummy can carry items and take custody of the girl, but the girl and those items don't affect its traits.
The
Okay.
mummy is broken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. GG Cameron.
Yeah, and right down there, you win when the mummy has custody of the girl, is carrying the ring or the holy symbol, and returns to the room with the sarcophagus. I had the ring from a while ago, so I just went in there, gave it to it, and yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. Good.
And yeah, it would have been harder if I didn't have those, because then it would have just been, I would have had to search for it.
Whoever just flipped the table, you scared the shit out of me.
You're welcome.
I flipped it after
I
he
was
flipped
reading the mummy card, and then all of a sudden, everything just exploded.
The
Thought it was
mummy
tied.
the mummy's pretty broken, though.
I don't
He's
know
still
where
there.
the table is and how it's still flipping, but that's great.
What do you think of the mummy?
God dang it. You're animals.
There, mummy's
Trying to do
back.
something?
Oh
You can keep
man.
reading.
All right. Well, for those
Could
of
have
you
attacked. I
watching the
could have
stream,
attacked.
Put the mummy card back. Oh, there it is.
While he's reading, you can outro.
all right, yeah. For those of you watching the stream, watching the
Well,
VOD,
it is tradition to interrupt him, right?
True.
watching the VOD, thank you very much. I hope it's entertaining. I'll be back.
Dude, it'd really be a shame if this mummy got to like roam around and stuff, you know, or if Jacob got to finish his sentences.
Maybe
You know.
tomorrow.
Both of those would be really
I might.
I
Yeah,
just hate you with the depths of my soul.
yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, we're still flipping it. All right.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yes, let's continue.
So, but we'll see on that. Tomorrow's a busy day, so it might be Sunday before you see me. And on Sundays, of course, it'll be Praise the Sundays, more Elden Ring, more being tilted at Rykard, etc., etc., etc. So, we'll see. Until next time.
No, it's gone.
No, it's still phasing in now.
Tim is
Right.
just stroking the back of his head.
Hey, get that camera off me.